What's up guys, this is your favorite fanfic YouTuber, the Fanfic Majesty. Join my Discord if you want to chat and share your thoughts, the link is in the description.
6 UI Chapter 146 The Angels. It's been a long time since I made a move, so excited. Grand Priest's words caused an uproar. After all, even angel shots are still limited. But compared to the previous one, it is still very loose. Before, it was directly impossible to participate in good and evil. Now, under the behest of gods of destruction, you can deal with villains. This undoubtedly gave Angel a lot of freedom. If gods of destruction disagrees, Angel will still insist on making a move, Grand Priest whispered. Then, Angel will still disappear. In short, Angel must obey the instructions of the gods of destruction. Yes, Angels responded, although there are still many limitations but Angel is a little excited. They all secretly decided in their hearts, and waited until they returned to their respective universes. Be sure to call on gods of destruction and let yourself take down a few villains to try. Long time no fight, excited for 003. Su Bai nodded slightly. He asked Angel to obey the instructions of gods of destruction, so that he could make a move. Maybe there is no intention to check and balance Angel. After all, a truly unscrupulous angel who can shoot is still a bit troublesome. Compared to this, gods of destruction is relatively easy to control. With gods of destruction in place, there shouldn't be too much confusion. When gods of destruction dies, Angel will shut down and go dormant. Su Bai has not changed this rule. The next thing is the fourth thing. Grand Priest looked at the gods. This time, his expression was much more serious. And one last thing. Having said that, the priest paused on purpose. The gods held their breaths and raised their attention to the extreme. Obviously, this bottom-of-the-box thing is absolutely extraordinary. Must listen carefully, you guys. Do you know why? The Grand Priest asked all the gods. Lord of the universe, I wish to untie our angel. You are allowed to attack the evil people. Grand Priest, please explain. The gods lowered their heads and looked at Grand Priest and Su Bai seriously. Because our universe is exposed to the multiverse, Grand Priest began to explain. Tell all the demons, including their own universe, that they will be invaded by others, inform them. So, let Angel be able to shoot and kill the evil one. Grand Priest glanced at the gods. It's also for Angel to better protect our universe. I guess you also have an opinion, don't you? Advertisement? Hiss. The gods gasp. It turns out that their universe will be invaded by other universes. This is too scary. A universe without walls is like a house with its doors wide open. Greeting the thief, come and steal something, I don't have a door here. The gods are also aware of the seriousness of the problem. It is our duty to protect our universe. The angels also responded at this time. Yeah, Grand Priest nodded. After all, this is your own home. Fighting to protect their homeland, none of these gods will refuse. Master Grand Priest, Master Su Bai. At this time, gods of destruction came out. I would like to ask, how many regions are these intruders? Even Angel is dispatched? It's hard to say, Grand Priest pondered. Anyone who discovers a wormhole can come directly to our universe. Some of these intruders may be stronger than ordinary people. Yes, as powerful as the gods of destruction. With the strength of gods of destruction, it is easy to destroy a universe. Beerus and Champa exchanged glances. They're familiar with this. Before they fought, they almost lost the universe. Fortunately Whis and Vados stopped. The invaders come from the infinite multiverse, Grand Priest continued. In other words, our enemies may be endless, weak, easy to solve. But as long as dozens of powerful invaders come over, our universe will be greatly threatened. After all, when there are many intruders, our experts will be overwhelmed. We will be too busy. So, gods, please take good care of your universe. So as not to be destroyed by invaders. If you encounter an unreachable situation, please be sure to contact us. Of course, this possibility is relatively small. After all, there are still very few combat powers that surpass Angel. Anyway, you're going to be so tired, don't worry. The angels were full of energy for a while. After all, they have been holding back for hundreds of millions of years. Now, it is finally possible to make a legitimate move. Nature is full of pride, advertisement only. Most of gods of destruction are sad faces. Especially Beerus. It's over. According to this momentum, in the next few years, I will not even want to sleep. Woo. Beerus felt like a gods of destruction. It's really too bad. You know, he used to be the master who slept for hundreds of years at every turn. The only objection? You can raise it at this time. Grand Priest glanced around the gods. No, all the gods said in unison. Beerus shrank his neck. Have an objection? Ghosts have objections. Everyone knows that if you raise an objection at this time, you will probably be beaten up by Grand Priest and Su Bai. Very good then everyone. Grand Priest waved his hand. Please return to your respective universes, fight to protect our universes. Intruders may be everywhere, so please be careful. Yes. The gods responded. Swish, the Grand Priest teleported the gods back directly. You are enough. Lord Zeno, I see, Grand Priest nodded. Grand Priest smiled slightly. It's boring, I really want to play with Su Bai. What about Su Bai? Why doesn't he ride a horse with me? Okay, I'll go back first. Su Bai waved his hand and left by himself. After finishing the matter of the gods, the Grand Priest looked at Su Bai. Oh, okay. Zeno scratched his head. It's not enough for you to ride alone. Do you need another person? The Lord of the Universe may have more important things to do. Master Zeno, don't bother him. Don't bother me unless there's something you can't solve. 2 guards. My Lord of the Universe, how do you think this matter is handled? Like I said, you and Zeno continue to be in charge of things within Universe 2.5, and that's fine. Very good, let's deal with it like this. Su Bai nodded. It seems that the Lord of the Universe really wants to be the handoff shopkeeper. At this time, Zeno rode out with 2 guards. Chapter 147 The First Universe, GT Universe. Grand Priest shook his head slightly. Now is the critical moment of the universe invasion. Probably only Zeno is interested in playing. Well, so sad. A hands-off shopkeeper, a child mentality. This is a big event in the universe, so there is no need to deal with it? Thinking of the mountains of labor he had accumulated, Grand Priest became a little more sad. It seems that I had to work more overtime in the past few days. After a few days, the 6th universe, the Salad Planet. On this day, Su Bai is fighting the landlord with the angels. To 3, sorry, Su Bai blushed for a while. How did it happen? Suddenly, his expression changed. He felt it, a breath came to Sharada. You wait here. Su Bai signaled the 3 angels to stand by. Yes, the 3 angels also put down the poker cards in their hands. Because they also sensed that someone who came was not kind. Whoosh, Su Bai flew out directly. Did he forget something? Kessie scratched her head aside. It seems that Master Su Bai lost and did not accept the punishment. Vados was thoughtful. Being rejected by him, damn it. Makarito was slightly annoyed. Although it's a matter of talking, they also know that some people are not kind, and they can't add trouble to Su Bai at this time. Outside, Sharada. Hello, who are you? Caulifla led her team and was undergoing special training. 3 people appeared in front of her, one of them, leather jacket, eyes, blonde hair. It was Su Bai who was the first to pass through the wormhole and come to the 6th universe when he was facing Quanmo. Hello, my name is Haz. Haz bowed slightly, acting very politely. These 2 are my companions, and they are called Carmen and Alin. Kamin and Alian nodded, and they were greeting Caulifla. What are you doing on our planet? Caulifla frowned. Advertisement. Although the visitor was very kind, but she didn't let up at all. She has received the latest order. Now is a critical period, she must stand firm. Beware of all strangers, especially masters. She could feel that the other party's aura was extraordinary. We don't have any malicious intentions, we just want to meet the number 1 expert on your planet, that is, your king. Haz chuckled lightly. His name is Su Bai? Chi. Caulifla curled her lips. This guy is quite fantastic, isn't he? I really think that our king is something you can see as soon as you want. At this moment, Su Bai rushed over with a swish. Leave this to me. Su Bai waved his hand, signaling Caulifla to step back first. Yes. Caulifla withdrew, at the same time a little surprised. This guy, actually can really let the king come out in person? It seems that Wong and this guy named Hazy are old acquaintances? Su Bai invited Hazy, Kamin, and Olian to the guest room. What do you want me for? Su Bai was a little surprised. He naturally recognized the 3 people in front of him. He has seen the anime, DragonBall heroes. These 3 people are all characters in the animation. Let me introduce again, my name is Haz. Haz introduced himself and others again. I'll be frank, I'm not from this universe. Su Bai was even more surprised. Haz isn't from this universe? Funny that? I come from a universe without gods Haz muses. A universe without Zeno, to be precise. A universe with Zeno ruling over all, humans are not free. So, I want to rescue these humans ruled by Zeno, so that all humans can be free. Su Bai was silent. This is the same setting as he knows. Haz did fight Zeno in order to defeat Zeno and save all mankind. The issue is, he's curious now, which universe is Haz from? Advertisement. It seems that in his world, many places have changed a lot. What's the name of your universe without Zeno? Su Ri asked curiously. That universe. Haz was silent for a while. I don't know how to say it, after all, it is a universe, and there is no special mark. It's just that our universe has horrible creatures like evil dragons. Haz felt that Su Bai's question was useless. How could he, a person from the universe, know about his own universe? Number 8. It turned out to be from GT Universe. No wonder that after Haz absorbed the seed of universe, his transformed form was so similar to Super Omega Shenron. It turned out to be someone who imitated it, medical district. It is reckoned that Haz should be the first invader from the multiverse. Well, GT Universe, take note first. After finishing the 403 work this time, you can go shopping. Mr. Su Bai. Haz felt that the topic had gone too far, so he brought it back. It's like this, didn't I say it before? Our universe is not fully prosperous. In our universe, all humans are free. I'm the master of the universe, I push myself? However, later on, he restored the universes. You ask me to overthrow the rule of these gods? After coming to your universe, I am very sad. This should be about the tournament of power, right? Release the rule of this universe, let all mankind be free again. Su Bai pondered. It's uncomfortable to feel that life is controlled by others, isn't it? Haz sighed in grief. Please, Mr. Su Bai, please join us and defeat Zeno together. So, I want to fight, defeat Zeno, therefore, I am recruiting powerful warriors. Su Bai was dumbfounded. Mr. Su Bai, you are the purpose of my business. You let me, to rebel against Xeno, Su Bai. Human beings are subject to the gods, without any freedom. I heard that there was another mass erasure earlier, right? Chapter 148. I want to let Su Bai know what it means to be someone other than someone else. Seeing that Su Bai was stunned, Hazy scratched his head. Is this disbelief that I can beat Xeno? Well, no way, it is normal, after all. This universe has been oppressed by Xeno for too long. What, don't you believe Mr. Haz? Olian couldn't help but ask. Master Haz's method is very clever. He definitely has the potential to overthrow Xeno. Yes, we trust him, you can join us too, Carmen also said. They really need powerful people to join them. Number 8. Let me introduce you again. Haz looked at Su Bai and smiled. Kamin and Olian are both from your 6th universe. It's my harvest from the 6th universe. Our team is gradually growing, and there will definitely not be a few of them. How, do you want to go together? Su Bai pondered. He knew that Kamin and Olian, their setting, was the artificial human made by the Zivers of the 6th universe. It's okay to say that they are people from the 6th universe. It seemed that it was really his time travel that caused the butterfly effect. Let Hars find himself in the 6th universe just after the compilation of Kamin and Olian. Do you want to play with them? Su Bai hesitated for a moment. Gee, I think he is a coward. He doesn't dare to overthrow Xeno, Olian couldn't help but say. He looked at Su Bai's hesitation and felt that this guy has no dreams. It is impossible for him to join his team to fight against Xeno. How timid. It is worth mentioning that after Su Bai became the master of the universe, he turned off the aura that deters everyone. No one will know that he is the lord of the universe without necessity. Therefore, people from the 6th universe, Olian, will not voluntarily submit to Su Bai. Interesting. Suddenly, Su Bai smiled. I think it's fun to join you. Hars. Orlin. Carmen. We are fighting for our lives, and you are not worth it? Saving all mankind is such a glorious thing. You actually said it was fun? Are you crazy? However, before joining you, Su Bai looked at Olian. I think I need to verify your strength. After all, you all know that our battle is to fight against the gods. If the strength of the companion is too weak, it will make me very distressed. Advertisement, of course. Hars expressed understanding. After all, no one wants to work with a bunch of underdogs. How do you want to verify our strength? Haz is very confident in the strength of the 3 of them. I feel that Su Bai can verify it at will. I have a sparring arena here. Let's go to sparring together, Su Bai suggested. No problem. Haz nodded. Soon, all 3 of them came to the broadcast station. Who do you want to challenge? Haz looked at Su Bai. It doesn't matter if Su Bai wants to fight any one of the 3. Just him. Su Bai pointed casually. This person happened to be Olian. Oren. I feel like you're holding a grudge. He felt that Su Bai should have forgotten the grudge he taunted just now, otherwise he wouldn't have accused himself of fighting him. HMPH, okay, let's try calling. Ao Lian snorted lightly, motioning others to go down. He wants to fight Su Bai one-on-one. He didn't like Su Bai very much. He felt that Su Bai was too timid. Several of his own people invited him like this, yet he hesitated. How exasperating. This is a glorious cause to save all mankind. Whoever teaches whom, maybe that, Olian whispered. He decided to go all out and teach Su Bai a lesson. Let Su Bai know that there are people beyond people, and there is a sky beyond the sky. Also let Hazy know that not all cats and dogs can join them. As an elite artificial human, he doesn't think that he will lose to a group of monkeys. Su Bai stood upright, looked at Alian who was bowing his head and talking to himself, and was not angry. Go ahead, let me see how you attack. Oh, let me do it, Olian sneered. You have to know, if you let me take action, you may not have a chance to survive. Have you figured it out? Come on. Su Bai signaled Alian to attack. He really is a stupid and arrogant guy. How dare you let me, a perfect artificial human, attack first? It seems that it is necessary for me to kill you directly. Olian is furious, he's about to make a move. Boom, in an instant, he felt an invisible pressure burst out towards him. He was squeezed directly, unable to move. Advertisement. Orland is shocked. What's happening here? Why'd I not even have the strength to move my fingers? Alian looked at Su Bai in horror. Could it be that this energy that suppresses me is the man in front of me? Why? I'm waiting for you to make a move. Why did you come? Su Bai chuckled and looked at Alian. Oren. I want to move too, but I can't move. Hell. Where does this energy come from? Is it too strong? Come on, Olian. Carmen couldn't help shouting from below. What are you doing? People have already asked you to make a move. Why are you still so hesitant? Carmen looked anxiously. This Olian, how can he be grinding and chirping? Wouldn't it be good to just go up and give the opponent a punch? Only Haz frowned. He felt that the matter was not simple. After all, he's playing gravity. He is very familiar with this oppression. But that's all. Although it doesn't feel simple, he doesn't know exactly where it is not simple. I can't see the name in the arena. Hey, why haven't you made a move yet? Su Bai looked a little troubled. Okay, since you don't want to make a move, let me do it. Su Bai shook his hand. You people are worthy of being fighters fighting for mankind. All of you are kind-hearted. Since I'm not willing to make the first move, after saying that, Bai walked up to Alian. Tisk, still not moving. Then I will punch. Orland is about to cry. He wants to move too, but conditions do not allow. Swish, Su Bai directly slapped his backhand, throwing Ao Lian to the bottom of the ring. So, Su Bai wins. Hey, Olian, what are you doing? Kamin was furious. Did this Brad do it on purpose? From Kamin's point of view, in this battle, Lian just stayed put and let Su Bai fight him. Then Su Bai hit him with a punch and he didn't dodge, just took the punch and fell down. Isn't this pure water? Chapter 149. What? Su Bai turned out to be the winner of the Tournament of Power? Oh no, this is not releasing water, it is already releasing the sea. Olian couldn't tell why for a while. He really didn't know what was going on, he couldn't figure it out at all. Can't make a move by myself? Why? I am very grateful that you let me stand still and let me fight. At this time, Su Bai walked to the edge of the ring. He was condescending, looking down at the two of them. But, if you are all so powerful in one punch, it will be difficult for me to cooperate with you. Haz was silent. Yes, how can they fight Zeno if they are all like Alin? It's better to wipe the neck and lie down. Damn it, boy, stop looking down on people. Alian's sister, Kamin couldn't help it. Isn't it just Olin's carelessness, was picked up by this kid still? Let me fight you. Kamin glared at Su Bai. Come on. Su Bai's expression was indifferent, as if he didn't care. Let me take a good look at how strong you are, don't be unable to hold a single punch. Don't underestimate me. Kamin bared her teeth. This kid is really arrogant. Didn't he just let him get lucky and defeat Olian? HMPH, I will definitely punch him flying, and let him know what cruelty is. Be careful. Hars reminded at this time. Be cautious, I don't feel normal. Haz, don't worry. Carmen waved her hand. It's just a lucky human being, nothing more. I'll go and come back. Haz was silent. Is it really just luck? In the arena. Come on, this time you're the first to attack. Su Bai put his hands behind his back and signaled Kamin to attack at will. HMPH, look down on me. Carmen was furious. Boom. I'm not going to be like Olin. Make up your mind. Kamin flew into the air in an instant, and then stretched out men. Boom 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 boom. A series of dozens of air bombs were thrown directly at Su Bai by her. Bang 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 bang. Advertisement in the arena. Where Su Bai was standing, countless smoke exploded directly. Let you know how amazing I am. Kamin didn't mean to stop. Boom boom boom. DBFG. The air bombs are flying towards Su Bai continuously. Under the ring. Well played, sister. Olian felt guilty. So handsome. Open the distance directly, and don't give the enemy a chance to get close. Beat him hard. As for Haz, he frowned slightly, after watching for a while. Enough, Carmen. Haz couldn't help but say. We're here to invite people to fight together. We want soldiers, not corpses. Haz was worried that this attack would kill Su Bai. In the rain, in the air. Oh, Carmen scratched her head, but finally stopped. Then he looked towards the arena, and the smoke was everywhere. Well, Carmen landed on the ground, looking a little smug. How? I'm very strong, right? You won't be killed by me directly, right? Huh, at this time, a light wind blew by. Above the ring, the smoke was also blown away, and Su Bai stood there intact. Is that the only way? Su Bai showed her teeth and smiled at Kamin. What? Kamin's expression changed. Olian also looked like he had seen a ghost. Only Haz nodded in understanding. Really, this guy is very strong, powerful beyond their imagination. The previous Su Bai just threw a punch, therefore, no one knows the specific strength. But now, this gas bomb against Kamin undoubtedly proves that Su Bai is really strong. It is also an instant, all three are aware of this. At the same time, Olian also wanted to understand. Why I was suppressed and unable to move, my feelings are all because of Su Bai. B******************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************* Feelings, has this kid been playing with himself before? So irritating, in the arena. What, are you scared? Looking at the surprised Kamin, Su Bai only smiled slightly. Go on, or else. I'll do it. Are you kidding me? Carmen clenched her fists. She will be scared. Stop it, I'm not afraid. Kamin rushed towards Su Bai in an instant, bang 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 bang. In 1 second, an unknown number of attacks were launched. But, these attacks fell on Su Bai as if they had no effect. Su Bai is still standing straight in place, under the ring. What? Alian trembled as he watched. Is this guy so deceitful? My sister's attacks are all ineffective, this. It is rumored that the King of Saiyan won the Tournament of Power, has nodded. Looking at it now, it really is very strong, you can join us. Tournament of Power? Orion was shocked. That's what you said, the whole universe conference? He had heard Hars say before that in the Tournament of Power of the universe that loses will be wiped out. And that's why they're determined to overthrow Zeno. After all, the entire universe can be erased at will according to Zeno's pleasure. Human beings really have no freedom. But he didn't know that Su Bai was actually the number one in the Power Cause Society. To be precise, it is the assembly of 8 universes, has pondered. Of course, I'm an outsider after all, and I hear these things from hearsay. I don't know if it's really number one, but in short, Su Bai is absolutely amazing. Damn it. Alian couldn't help clenching his fist again. This Su Bai actually teased him like that before. It's like playing him like a monkey, but he forgot, after he knew Saiyan, he always thought Saiyan was a monkey. In this way, he will be treated as a monkey in the end. Chapter 150 Caulifla laughs. I have never seen such a lifeless existence. In the arena. Yeah, Kamin is still attacking crazily. Bang 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 bang. Carmen attacked hundreds of times in a row again. Finally, one exhausted and retreated a few meters. She is tired. Ha, ah, ha, Carmen panted heavily. The high-intensity attack consumed her a lot. After all, she is not the kind of limitless energy of number 18. Sure enough, do you only have this level? Su Bai shook his head slightly. How do you overthrow it with this little power? You, Carmen glared at Su Bai. How dare this human being underestimate himself? Boom, Su Bai didn't say much, just waved his hand. Huge burst of energy, boom, just rushed Carmen down. Boom, Carmen was thrown directly against the wall, and spit out a mouthful of blood. Cough, cough. Carmen wiped the corner of her mouth with one hand, and leaned on the wall with the other. It's so painful, this time, sister, are you alright? Alien flew over in a hurry. Carmen looked at him with concern. But at this moment, in the arena, Yin Bai turned to look at Haz. I made a decision, you say? Haz just nodded. After testing, you are too weak. Su Bai shook his head slightly. I don't think you have any chance against Zeno. So, be it. Don't bother me anymore. Fight Zeno with you, there is no chance at all. Is that so? Haz hesitated, just wanted to say something. B******************* D-boy. Olian and Carmen rushed over again. Both glared at Su Bai, Orion because Su Bai teased him in the first place. Carmen, on the other hand, was upset that she was beaten violently. Do you really think we are at this level? Come again for the third round. Advertisement? Oh? Do you still have cards? Su Bai looked at the two with interest. Of course he knew that Chameleon could still fit together. It's just that they play with them and pretend to be it. HMPH, this time, it's different, we're going to teach you a lesson. The two put their hands together for an instant. Come on, sister. Come on, brother, moment. The two burst into a burst of light. Hearts took a few steps back. Unexpectedly, this fit together. Forget it, check it out, here's Su Bai's true strength. In his opinion, the super strong Carmen Allen can definitely force out Su Bai's true strength. As for Su Bai, he still stood there, motionless, boom. The light is soaring, the fusion man Chameleon is born. Whoosh whoosh, at this time, Gabe, Kale, and Caulifla, the three Saiyans, flew over. Hearing that Su Bai was going to make a move, everyone came to watch the battle together. After all, Su Bai's battles are rare. All three looked at Su Bai expectantly. To this, Su Bai just smiled and didn't respond. Chi, the fit person, Carmen Olian just snorted. I'm a little upset, there are more miscellaneous fish watching the battle. As for Haz, his expression was slightly dignified. I didn't pay much attention to it before, but now it seems. These three people exude terrifying power, and I am afraid that even the combined Kaminao is not their opponent. Su Bai's subordinates are so scary, so, Su Bai herself. For the first time, Haz realized that Su Bai's power and ability were completely beyond his imagination. Terrible. If it is not the perfect universe seed, it must rely on the fit person Carmen Olian. He must have kicked Carmen Olian and then teamed up with Su Bai and the others. Really too strong. In the arena, at this moment Chameleon stood up. HMPH, tell you, I am the company of gods. Carmen Olian looked at Su Bai proudly. Su Bai. Advertisement. Although Su Bai felt a little speechless, he didn't care too much. He still didn't react, just stood there lightly. This time, I will give you a chance. Kaminao pointed to Su Bai. Come on, use your strongest strength to attack me. Don't say I bully you, asking for flowers. After the combination of Kaminao, self-confidence has reached its peak. He felt that with his current self, he could let Su Bai attack first. If it is still the same as before, and he makes the first move, I am afraid that Su Bai will have no chance. The current self is really too strong, under the rain. Oh poof. Caulifla, Gabe, and Kale are all laughing crazily. Among them, Caulifla couldn't hold back, and laughed outright. Ha ha. Hars. After a moment of silence, Haz looked at Caulifla in confusion. Why are you laughing? Ha ha ha. This idiot, I don't know who gave him the courage. Caulifla covered her mouth. How dare we let our king make the first move? Ha ha. I think he really doesn't know how to live or die. Caulifla, don't laugh at our guests like that. Gabe walked over with a suppressed smile. It's too much to laugh at customers, but it's really funny. Caulifla couldn't help it. They are the three captains of the Sharada Guard. I usually receive many guests, all of whom are aliens who come to Sharada as guests. A well-informed person will not laugh at the guests. 19. This time, I really couldn't hold back, this guy is really too reckless. That, Haz, right? Caulifla walked to Haz's side and patted him on the shoulder. Where did you find these two fools? They are so low. Ha ha ha, it's so simple, I laughed so hard, I don't have any self-knowledge. For Caulifla's behavior of patting him on the shoulder, Haz just frowned, then pondered. Su Bai, is it really that strong? Looking at the reactions of the three of them, it seemed that Su Bai would not lose. Moreover, Carmen Olian's challenge is completely self-inflicted. I don't think Carmen Olian is that weak, is he? Haz couldn't help but ask. Su Bai, maybe you have to take it seriously, pooh. This time, even Gabe couldn't help it. Chapter 151 Haz, don't let your imagination limit Su Bai's power. Ha ha ha, all three are superb. Did it come from a corner of the universe? So ignorant, so funny, or these three people are simply professional comedians. Really, it's so funny. Haz's face turned black. What are these three people laughing at? Is it so funny to analyze the situation by yourself? In response, Khalifa just patted Haz on the shoulder. Brother, your pattern is too small. Let go of your imagination, don't be bound by your own imagination. Maybe this fit person is not weak, but we had to compare with whom? For example, compare it with me. I can feel that his breath is indeed not weak. If I don't turn into Chalan, I think 300 can't really beat him, he's quite strong. But compare with our king. Ha ha ha. Having said that, the three couldn't help laughing again. Comparing Kami Nolian with Su Bai, it is a person who loses Su Bai. What a bargain. Haz was taken aback. Super Blue, he knew what it was. This information is included in the databases of Carmen and Olian. It is a transformation of Saiyan. 19, it's unbelievable to him. They think that Super Blue can defeat Kami Nolian? Kami Olian's terrifying strength is not as good as the three of them? Then, Yin Bai can still crush the three of them? Is Su Bai also that strong, real or fake? After all, Hearts was limited by his imagination. He really couldn't imagine how strong Su Bai's real power was. At this moment, on the ring, Cameo, who had just uttered the wild words, was taken aback. Because he heard the ridicule from the ring, these three people actually laughed at themselves. Laugh at yourself for overreaching, it's so disgusting. This group of monkeys, after defeating Su Bai, will definitely punish them all severely. Advertisement, he even said that he is not as good as them. Really funny. Who do you think you are, bunch of stinky monkeys? Are you sure? Let me make the first move, Su Bai spoke at this time. Of course, Cayman Olian thought of the humiliation that Carmen had suffered before. Hateful. Let him shoot first, then stand still and take all his attacks. Then, in his shocked eyes, he punched him down. Let this group of Saiyans open their eyes. Forget it. Su Bai sighed. With his identity and ability, it is too bullying to strike first. But since they all expect to make a move by themselves, let's bully the little one. I am coming. In the end, Su Bai was still a little embarrassed, feeling that he was too bullying, so. Before making the move, there was a thoughtful reminder. Huh, come on, Kami Nolian signaled Su Bai to go all out. It's best to turn into a Super Blue or something. When Kami Nolian imagined himself winning, whoosh. Moment. Su Bai disappeared in place. *7, Cameo was startled, he had only one thought in his mind. Moment. He was directly kicked out. Boom. He slammed into the wall behind him hard and spit out a mouthful of blood. If Su Bai hadn't restrained a lot, he would have died straight away with this punch. Such a quick thought, just as it came up, Kami Nolian was eliminated. This made him doubt his life directly, even though he rushed to stand up in embarrassment, but now, he is somewhat autistic. Under the arena, Haz was stunned. He must know how strong Cameleon is. This is the container he used to grow the universe seed. Never imagined, he was knocked out with a punch by Su Bai. Is this really too strong? And, obviously, Su Bai is still the norm. Hars knows that Saiyan can transform into Super Saiyan. Their universe is a Super 4, and this universe is a Super God. Advertisement, how can you do this without transforming yourself? Good fight. As expected of our king, all three of Khalifa laughed. Sure enough, their king is still so strong, sharp. The three of them are not surprised. Has his heart twitched again? Looking at their performance, it seems that Su Bai should be like this. No surprises at all. Is Saiyan from this universe so strong? How is it? Do you still have the confidence to stand up? Su Bai looked down at Kami Nolian. Cameleon. He's really a little autistic. He didn't expect that after he fit together, he was directly punched down. Is the gap between the two sides really that big? Didn't it mean that Saiyan who doesn't transform is all chickens? Kami Nolian, who was beaten up one after another, didn't have the momentum he had at the beginning. He shrank his neck, he was trembling and frightened now. Because he knew that what he said before was a bit too cruel. It seems that the picture is somewhat contemptuous of others. The king of Saiyan won't hold grudges, right? Are you afraid of me? Su Bai smiled slightly, and stretched out his arms towards him, as if to let him hold hands and grab him. It's not necessary, I'm not that narrow-minded, get up. Oh, he didn't think much about it, seeing Su Bai smiling like this, he thought Su Bai didn't hold grudges. Arrogance without strength will pay a price. Su Bai's energy directly devoured Kami Nolian. For a moment, he only felt a huge force coming from his arm, which directly threw him flying. Kami Aolian in the air screamed in a daze. Gathering up their abilities, they flew towards Kami Aolian. Without sloppy. Be cheated, at most, it is also emotional, the king is still the king, and the shot is clean and neat. He never expected that Su Bai would be so vengeful. Khalifa, Gabe, and Kale didn't react at all to this. Fortunately, he thought that Su Bai didn't hold grudges. Boom. Moment. So, he grabbed Su Bai's hand, 1.8 swish. Su Bai stretched out his arm and aimed at Kami Aolian in the air. This lesson, I want you to say. Chapter 152 The Seed of the Universe. Su Bai's calculation. Boom. In the air, cause a violent explosion. Su Bai lowered his arms and looked at the smoke slowly dissipating in the air. Has put his hands in front of him and forcibly took the attack, which was regarded as blocking the attack for Cameleon. It's just that he didn't feel well, his hands were deformed by the explosion, and blood was flowing continuously. You can't kill them, they are my companions. Hars endured the pain and whispered. Seeing that Has didn't hesitate to get hurt, he had to resist Su Bai's attack. Chameleon couldn't help being moved. Mr. Has is such a good man, woo. Much better than Su Bai, a black-bellied guy. To this, Yin Bai just smiled slightly. He had guessed a long time ago that Has would make a move to block the attack. In this way, he deliberately lowered the energy, so that the energy was just enough to injure Has. It can be regarded as a punishment, and I never thought of killing them. It's not that Su Bai showed any kindness. Just plain, he expected 3 things. Similarly, it was also the reason why Has shot to save Chameleon. Seed of the Universe. 31 Hars wants Chameleon to breed a perfect universe seed. And he wanted these 3 people to cultivate the seed of universe for himself. He wanted to see what the seed of the universe was and what function it had. Boom! At this moment, 3 clusters of energy burst out. These 3 people are Caulifla, Kale, and Gabe. They, standing in front of Su Bai at the same time, glared at Chameleon. As if to say, Wong, the enemy you just shot and didn't deal with, now leave it to us to deal with it. Su Bai's enemies are their enemies. Now that Su Bai has made a move, they will naturally not be in a daze anymore. They have all become their strongest forms, always be ready to fight the opponent. Has in the air and Chameleon, both of them twitched violently in their hearts. So strong, sure enough, they are so strong. The power of these 3 people is even stronger than that of Chameleon. After they transformed, they turned out to be so terrifying. So scary, they didn't talk big before. It turns out that Chameleon really can't beat the 3 of them. Just when Has thought that if he didn't fight today, he couldn't solve it. Su Bai spoke. Advertisement, no need. Su Bai just waved his hand, signaling the 3 of them not to get excited. I have already punished them a little bit, so forget it. Yes. The 3 of them answered in unison, and cancelled their transformations one after another. Now that Su Bai said forget it, they will not continue to fight. Hars. Chameleon. You tell me, this is called slightly punishing? Looking at his shattered arms, Has felt a pain. This is too uncomfortable. Whoosh! Su Bai directly threw a fairy bean to Hazy. Since Has had already injured his hands, the fairy bean was directly thrown into his mouth. Eat it and restore yourself. Su Bai just said a word. Has swallowed the fairy beans without hesitation. He knew that this was the fairy bean. After eating the fairy beans, Hazy quickly completed the restoration. At the same time, he looked at Su Bai in fear, because he knew that Su Bai just casually hit an air bomb and directly injured himself. Terrible, wow, it's terrible. His strength is probably far superior to his own. However, he also has some confidence, because he still has the seed of universe as his ultimate means. It's almost done. Su Bai looked at the 2 who had recovered. You can leave. With your strength, it's not worth me joining you. After all, Yin Bai was about to leave. Oh, wait, Has was in a hurry. After seeing how powerful Su Bai is, how could he not be moved? To deal with Xeno, what they lack the most is powerful fighters. How can you just let Su Bai go like this? Hearing that Hazy wanted to recruit Su Bai, Kaminbei even shrank his neck. It's over. I feel like I will be taught a lesson every day in the future. When I think of Su Bai's powerful strength, I think of myself having spoken to Su Bai before. Chameleon felt that if he was in the same team with Su Bai in the future, he would inevitably be beaten. Terrible. Why did I have to talk so cheap before? Damn it. *hole. It turns out that I am the biggest beast myself. What? Su Bai turned his head and looked at Hazy. Advertisement, with your strength, to deal with Xeno, isn't it courting death? You let me join you, you are completely harming me. I don't think I have a long life, I'm looking for death if I have nothing to do. Ahem, our team is naturally more than that, Has said hastily. Our team has just started, and I will gather more strong players. You believe me? I don't believe it. Su Bai just said 2 words lightly and turned his head directly. Hars. Ah, can such a powerful human being as Su Bai really not be able to fight side by side with him? Wait a minute, he said he was afraid of death. He also just thinks we have no chance against Xeno. He's trying to deal with Xeno, actually, just let him see the odds. In an instant, Has realized this and hurriedly spoke. Wait a minute, I have a hidden hole card, Has said immediately. With this trump card, we can win against Xeno anytime. Oh, hearing this, Su Bai paused, Has raised an eyebrow, 680. Really, he wants to deal with Xeno too. Su Bai is such a powerful human being, he really doesn't like that D Xeno. It is impossible to surrender to Xeno. Okay then, I'll take you to the secret room. Su Bai signaled the 3 of them to follow him. Let's find a place where no one is around and show it to you. It seems that it should be the seed of universe created by Hars just now. It means that there are many people with mixed eyes now, and I can't show this hole card to others. As long as you have a reassuring hole card, you can be persuaded. Signal Su Bai to be at ease. Trust me, I really have the cards, it's just. This hole card is my key tool to deal with Xeno, and it is also a specialty of our universe, Has said in a low voice. Say it in advance, if your means can't impress me, I won't fight with you. Su Bai nodded, indicating that he understood. Su Bai nodded, motioning for Caulifla and the others to retreat. At this time, Chameleon has disintegrated. Interesting, it finally works. Having said that, he glanced at his surroundings. Don't worry, that prop is absolutely fine, Has smiled mysteriously. Has quickly walked to Su Bai's side and said in a low voice. Regarding this, the three of them had no objections at all and retreated instantly. Chapter 153 Is the Seed of Universe a specialty of GT Universe? A moment later, in a secret room on the planet Shirata. Su Bai sat there with Hazy, Kamin and Aolian. Take it out and let me have a look. Su Bai looked at Has. What do you call, against Xeno's whole card? Are you sure this secret room is okay? Has looked around. He is still very cautious. I'm afraid that this secret room will reveal my secret. Don't worry, this is definitely the place where our Shirata can keep the most secret. Su Bai signaled Hazy to rest assured. Has pondered for a moment, and carefully sensed it again to confirm that there is no problem. Okay, I'll show you. Has stretched out his right arm, slowly gathering his energy. This is my trump card. The light spots gathered, and a miniature white ball appeared in his hand. In an instant, Yin Bai felt something in his heart. And I can sense that my own divine power has some desire for it. Seed of the universe. Su Bai immediately confirmed it. This is definitely the kind of universe. Is this, however, Su Bai still asked, in order to get an affirmative answer. The seed of the universe, Hars affirmed, really. Su Bai nodded secretly, then asked. This thing called universe, why is it so small? What's the use? Su Bai remembers that among the heroes in the original Dragon Ball, the seed of universe is very big. Like a hill, now, it was the size of a small glass ball, too small. Haha, don't think it's small now. Has hit it with a backhand. That's because it hasn't absorbed the energy of the universe yet, and hasn't become the real seed of the universe yet. When it becomes a real universe seed, we only need to absorb a little energy to deal with Xeno. The seed of a universe is the core of a universe. Su Bai pondered. He did not doubt the authenticity of Hazy's words. Because as the master of the universe, he can feel that after he gets the seed of the universe, he can get a lot of benefits. The problem now is that it is very simple to seize this universe seed. With his ability and status, it is easy to snatch items from Hars. Advertisement. The issue is, the seed of the universe is not complete yet. How to fully cultivate the universe seed, this method, he really doesn't know. In the classics of their universe, there is no record of the seed of the universe. Haz's universe seed, Su Bai reckons, should be a special product of GT Universe. That is to say, if he wants to obtain the complete universe seed, he must wait for Haz to cultivate it completely. In the end, you can snatch it over. Looking at Su Bai's silence, Hazy wanted to continue to persuade him. Very well, I'll join you, Su Bai said suddenly. I can feel that the energy contained in this thing is really amazing. From now on, we will be teammates. Haz instantly beamed with joy. He thought that Su Bai couldn't see the specialness of the universe, so he planned to persuade him a little more. Unexpectedly, Su Bai agreed directly, very good. Save yourself some tongue. As for Kamin and Aolian at this moment, they are half happy and half worried. The sad thing is that if I accidentally said something before, I'm afraid it will make Su Bai take revenge. The joy is that Su Bai is so strong that he has become his teammate. So steady, ha ha. Looking at the three people with different expressions, Su Bai just smiled. His knowledge is much higher than these three people, and he will not show any strangeness in this kind of thing. Let's talk about the specific plan first. Haz. Su Bai looked at Haz. Although your universe seed, let me see the possibility of defeating Xeno. I need a concrete plan, tell me and let me hear it. That's right. Haz coughed lightly. First, let's find a few teammates. I have a feeling here that there are several powerful teammates who need to be recruited. Oh, Su Bai sighed softly. Cough cough. Haz hurriedly coughed. Of course, we are not saying that your strength is not enough and you need to supplement your teammates. It's just that there are more people, it's safer, isn't it? Advertisement has quickly explained that he was afraid that Su Bai would feel that he underestimated him. I feel that I have such a strong teammate as myself, and I have to recruit other people. I look down on him. Nothing. Su Bai waved his hand, indicating that he didn't care about it. You said looking for teammates, the next goal, are you sure? Yeah, Haz nodded. Originally, after I recruited Kamin and Aolian, I planned to recruit a third target. Then, according to the databases of Kamin and Aolian, there is a very strong warlord on the planet Shirata. Saiyan, we also have universe. I know you Saiyans are very good. So, we came here to try our luck. I didn't expect that I actually met someone as strong as you. Su Bai just nodded, indicating that he has a famous watch. So, who is the third candidate? Su Bai asked. Before looking for the third person, let me show you my ability. Haz stood up. After all, you only know the abilities of Kamin and Aolian, but you don't know mine. Carmen. Orlin. Our two possession abilities haven't had time to show that yet. Oh, then let me see. Su Bai nodded, motioning for Haz to show himself. If I remember correctly, Haz is gravity control, right? He still remembered that among the Dragon Ball heroes, Hazy, Qian Majao, could even use gravity to directly press down on a strong man like Jiren. Please be careful, Haz reminded Su Bai before showing it. After all, Su Bai was recruited by him with great difficulty, and he didn't want to hurt Su Bai and cause unpleasantness. Come on. Su Bai said no problem. Hars. Su Bai's indifferent attitude is really a bit contemptuous. Looks like. I need to boost the gravity a bit. Let him understand a little bit, my god. Although he didn't want to hurt Su Bai, but, Arc. Su Bai's contemptuous attitude really makes him very upset. I won't hurt him, but I also want to teach him a lesson. With this in mind, Hazy stretched out his palm and released the gravity to Su Bai. Here we come, Hars reminded. Buzz, huge gravity fell on Su Bai in an instant. Chapter 154 Haz's supergravity, attack Su Bai. Are you coming? Su Bai looked at Haz expectantly. Let me see your abilities, Hars. Haz was taken aback. Because, when he said it, gravity had already fallen on Su Bai. Su Bai didn't respond at all. Don't feel it? Own supergravity, huh? Su Bai looked at Haz suspiciously. What's wrong? Aren't you trying to show gravity? Su Bai is puzzled, he doesn't feel any pressure now. Just the same as usual, therefore, I was a little confused. Could it be that Haz's superpower has failed? Kamin and Olian also looked at Haz in puzzlement. What happened? Isn't it about using superpowers? Ahem. Haz quickly coughed a few times in embarrassment. There is indeed something wrong, you wait a moment, I will adjust it. Of course Hearts is alright, it's just, he was really ashamed to admit that his power attack was ineffective against Su Bai. No, it's not invalid, to be precise, it should be that Su Bai is too strong. Therefore, in the eyes of Su Bai, the gravity added by oneself seems to be nothing. Damn, gravity output must be enhanced, otherwise I will really be underestimated. Haz took a deep breath, he decided that he 837 must maximize the gravity output. Get ready, Su Bai, Hazy shouted. Oh, good. Su Bai's expression turned serious. Seeing Haz being so serious, he knew that this time it was probably for real. Haz stretched out his hand again, and huge gravity fell on Su Bai in an instant. This gravity, Haz is confident, even gods of destruction can suppress it. Even, he has never seen gods of destruction. How do you feel? Haz asked Su Bai while outputting superpowers. Su Bai was taken aback, he still didn't feel it. Have you really released the gravity? Su Bai scratched his head and asked in disbelief. Hars. What, advertisement, it's all so powerful, don't you feel it yet? Haz was amazed. He knew that Su Bai was very strong, but he didn't expect that the gravity he exerted with all his strength was still useless to Su Bai. Kamin and Olian also scratched their heads. They don't know what Haz is doing, what about showing gravity? Su Bai stroked his chin and pondered. Are you afraid of hurting me? That's why you don't want to use your superpower at high power? Su Bai thought about it, he was too strong, Haz's ability was useless to him. But what he thought was that Hars was merciful and he was too strong. In this way, under the two phases offset, I don't feel a little bit. He didn't realize that even if Hars shot with all his strength, it would be useless to him. Olian and Kamin also suddenly realized, yes, it should be that Hazy's subordinates were merciful, so Su Bai didn't respond. Seeing the sudden realization of the three, Hazy almost vomited blood. I've used up all my energy for breastfeeding. I really can't do my best anymore, I'm merciful ***. Haha, you guys saw it. Haz laughed dryly. No way, even if he has already used the calendar. But, he can't say it, how embarrassing would it be if he told everyone that this was his best effort? Therefore, he can only pretend that he didn't use all his strength, and said a few polite words casually. With my superpower, if I'm not careful, I'll hurt everyone, so I really can't do it. I thought about it carefully, forget it, if I have a chance, I will use it on the enemy, so that you can see it. In order not to accidentally hurt your companion and hurt your peace, let's break up like this today. Haz coughed a few times to hide his embarrassment. Okay, Carmen and Aulian both nodded. Although I felt a little disappointed, I still didn't think much about it after all. It's not convenient to display, forget it. Anyway, there will be opportunities to watch in the future. Don't, worry, Su Bai persuaded at this time. Just use your superpowers, don't worry about hurting me. Who is he? Lord of the Universe. How could he be injured there by mere gravity? He just wants to get used to it now, to see how powerful Haz's supergravity is. In this way, when he seizes the universe seed in the future, he can prevent problems before they happen. After getting used to it, he knew that he would not be attacked suddenly by Haz. Advertisement Hars. Hazy never expected that Su Bai insisted on him showing it. Isn't this pure embarrassment? Hazy showed embarrassment. I want to show you too, but the problem is, I can't do it. I'm at my highest power, but you don't respond at all, aren't you embarrassing me? Don't be afraid, I know you are kind-hearted and don't want to hurt your companion. Su Bai shook his head. It's okay, don't worry, just attack me with all your strength. Hars. I am a good hammer. I also want to use gravity to suppress you, but I can't do it, Hats, just show it to Su Bai once. Alian couldn't help but say. Now that we've said all this, let's come. Yeah, Haz, we'd like to see that too, Carmen continued. Besides, Su Bai has already said that he is not afraid of getting hurt, just rest assured. Alian and Carmen couldn't help but feel a little bit emotional, as expected Haz still valued his friends too much. Like before, the two of them were almost killed, but both were saved by Haz. Haz, that is so kind, Hearts. Haz took a few deep breaths. Well, look, this time today, I can't avoid it. Are you useful? Su Bai shook his head. Hars took a deep breath, stretched out his arms, and began to put gravity on Su Bai. It's just, Haz just wanted to continue talking. Puff, even if I'm overloaded today, I'll show you a good look. Okay, Haz looked at Su Bai. Haz burst out with 120% power. 150%, Su Bai nodded and signaled Hazy to come. Groups of gravity are constantly being added to Su Bai's body. Ha, I only used 10% of my power, since you don't feel it, I will continue to increase it, Has said lightly. No, Su Bai shook his head. How, do you feel it, Has asked. Do you feel it, Has asked, but he spit out a mouthful of blood? 120%. Buzz, Su Bai, I'll show you right now, you can feel it with all your heart. Chapter 155 Backlash, the gap between Has and Su Bai. The superpower output of 150% made him unable to bear the backlash, so he spit out a mouthful of blood. What's wrong? Kamin and Aolian were shocked. Why did Has vomit blood all of a sudden? Did you get hurt? Su Bai also looked at Hazy suspiciously. Why did he suddenly vomit blood? He didn't do anything to Hars either. Daz. Never been so overburdened with superpowers. Unexpectedly, I directly injured myself. Has was a little helpless, but he could only pretend that nothing happened. Ahem, maybe I'm a little unaccustomed to the environment. This is the first time I've used more than 30% of my abilities in this universe. I didn't expect that I was injured, Carmen. Orin. It's okay if the water and soil are not acclimatized. Both Kamin and Aolian felt a little ridiculous. How could anyone get hurt by this? How can there be such a restriction when crossing the universe? Only Su Bai fell into deep thought. It seems that this is something to keep in mind. When you go to GT universe in the future, pay more attention. It should be that when you go to another universe, once your own ability explodes by more than 30%, you will be injured. With this in mind, Su Bai asked, Has, how much power did you just use? Just now? Has wiped the blood from the corner of his mouth. About 33%, Has wouldn't say that he used 150% of it. After all, he still pays more attention to his face. If you let them know that with 150% of your energy bursting out, you won't be able to shake Su Bai. It will definitely be looked down upon. Sure enough, 33%, Su Bai nodded. Once it exceeds 30%, it will be injured. My guess was right. That's it. Su Bai looked at the seriously injured Has. Use 100% of your power directly, it's too slow to stack up like this. Besides, if you use 100% of your strength directly, you will only be injured once. Long-term pain is worse than short-term pain. Come on, use 100% of your strength and don't worry about getting hurt. Has was silent. He knew what Su Bai meant. Instead of increasing slowly, 10% at a time, and then getting injured one time at a time, it is better to go straight to 100%. But, advertisement, yes, Master Has, just go all out, Kamin and Aolian also persuaded from the side. Hars. Hazy wanted to cry, but he didn't cry, because he has already improved to 100%. It is now 150%, too much improvement, he can't stand it. Take it slowly, Has said with a little shame. I'm afraid that if the control is not good, something unexpected will happen, so take it slowly and don't follow. Su Bai nodded. Orion and Carmen almost cried. Look, this is Mrs. Hars, how kind and gentle. Cry to death. I would rather be injured again and again than let my companion be injured once. Really cry to death. This time, I will directly increase it to 40%. You should be prepared, Has reminded. Come on. Su Bai nodded. Has stretched out his hand again, concentrating the energy on his arm. Buzz. Instantly, gravity was applied to Su Bai's body again. 210%. Puff. After raising it to 210%, Hars couldn't bear it, and vomited blood again. How, white? I don't feel it, Su Bai shook his head. I am very strong, you should improve a bit, don't worry about hurting me. Hearts. I've raised it high. Well, since that's the case, Has took a deep breath. He has already decided to increase his ability and output to 500%. In the face of this huge gravity, it is estimated that even gods of destruction will be crushed and vomit blood. Right. Instead of suppressing gods of destruction, he directly suppressed gods of destruction until he vomited blood. Come on, Su Bai. This is 80% of my strength, get ready, Has directly exerted force. Oh, Su Bai's expression became slightly serious. Because, directly increasing from 40% to 80%, this is doubled, don't be careless. In an instant, countless gravitational forces appeared on Su Bai's body. Su Bai wrinkled, but still didn't feel anything. Asking for flowers. At this moment, Has's body was already faintly bleeding with cracks. Advertisement yes, cracks. The energy that erupted in his body was too strong, his body couldn't bear it anymore. The corners of his eyes, the corners of his mouth, even his ears. It's starting to seep blood, his body is facing collapse. I won't just fall down here, Has gritted his teeth. He also decided to fight, at the very least, let Su Bai feel a little bit of pressure. If I can't make Su Bai feel the pressure even if I try my best, then I will be ashamed. Now that things are up to now, he has to fight for everything. Has yelled. The intimidated Carmen and Orin all backed away. So strong, Master Has's current aura is really frightening. Su Bai, can you resist my 100% strength? Has directly surpassed the limit and increased his energy output to 600%. A circle of energy, rushing towards Su Bai. Su Bai's eyes lit up suddenly. Felt it, it was as if there was water rushing towards my back, suppressing myself. Don't want to stand up, if you really want to compare it, it's like taking a bath. I feel it, Su Bai greeted. Has's tense nerves finally relaxed. Ha ha, Su Bai still feels it, my gravity attack, no problem. Hazy seems to have fulfilled his dream, with a satisfied smile on the corner of his mouth. I did it. Boom. Hazy immediately lost his sanity and fell to the ground. He is exhausted. The burst of overload caused him to lose consciousness directly. Lord Haz, before he fainted, he heard Ka and Lillian exclaim. As for Su Bai, he took out the fairy beans and motioned for them to feed Hazy. Then, he fell into deep thought. The power of this Haz cannot be underestimated. It was able to shake itself. Although it's just like taking a bath, his normal state is close to angels. Haz's power is stronger than he imagined. Advertisement Chapter 156 Su Bai's reaction, Hazy vomits blood. After eating the fairy bean, Hazy quickly regained consciousness. How are you okay? Su Bai looked at Haz. I'm fine. Haz scratched his head. So it's you, aren't you hurt? White, Carmen, Oren, the three of them were speechless for a while. Because, Haz before was really miserable, immediately passed out, and all parts of the body oozed blood. As if, after a while, he will die, but even Haz like this, after he woke up, he still said that he was fine. Really are. Hard talk, all three of them came up with this word. You are so stubborn, if Su Bai hadn't saved you, you would have burped. He also said that he was fine. Su Bai is the one who really has nothing to do with 673, and is alive and kicking. How like you, how does it feel? My gravity, Haz just scratched his head, not mentioning the fact that he almost belched before. On the contrary, he looked at Su Bai with great anticipation. As if to say, hurry up, praise me quickly. Say my gravity is very strong. Even you, it is impossible to ignore my gravity attack. Looking at Haz's expectant eyes, the corners of Su Bai's mouth twitched slightly. Your gravity is okay. Hearing Su Bai's reply, Hazy was taken aback. Well enough? What is it? Isn't it strong enough? To be precise, it's quite comfortable, Su Bai thought about it. The feeling of bathing is really comfortable. It was as if someone was gently pinching his shoulders. Puff. Haz spit out a mouthful of old blood. Comfortable? Very comfortable. What are you kidding? Work hard by yourself. After surpassing the limit, surpass the limit again. Crazy, constantly surpassing the limit. The final evaluation is actually comfortable? Advertisement isn't it painful? On supergravity? Master Hazy, are you alright? Alian and Carmen quickly supported Hazy. What happened? Didn't you eat fairy beans? Why are you vomiting blood? According to the records in our database, didn't you recover immediately after eating the fairy beans? They didn't know that this time, Haz vomited blood this time not because of anything else. Just plain, mad. The power he exploded with all his might was unable to shake his opponent. Could there be a bigger hit than this? Are you okay? Su Bai also asked. He also counted on Haz to cultivate the kind of universe for himself if he died like this. What about the seed of the universe? I'm fine. Haz wiped the corner of his mouth. It's just that I haven't used 100% strength for a long time, so the body is a little bit unbearable. So angry, but I can't say it clearly. At the same time, Haz looked at Su Bai's eyes with a lot of caution. Because he knows, Su Bai is really strong, his energy suppression beyond the limit can't shake him. This power is simply shocking. By the way, Haz, didn't we look for a companion before? Su Bai looked at Haz. You said at the time, first of all, let us experience your strength first. Now, we have finished the experience, can you talk about it? Our next companion. Hars. If you don't tell me, I will forget it. I only care about getting angry with you. Haz wiped the blood from the corner of his mouth, and said immediately. Well, the next companion we're looking for, is the existence that can improve my power Emperor. With this blessing, my ability will become stronger. Speaking of this, Haz glanced at Su Bai with a guilty conscience. It is estimated that even if it is blessed to the limit, it still cannot threaten Su Bai. This guy is really terrible, it doesn't feel human. Wow, can it become even stronger? Carmen and Orion both looked at Haz in amazement. Although Hars's performance was not very good before, but if Haz can become stronger, it will naturally attract the joy of his companions. Because stronger power means greater possibility of overthrowing Xeno. Looking at the amazed Kamin and Aulian, Haz also shook his head, feeling a little emotional. Advertisement, speaking of which, I really didn't expect that there are glass people in your universe. In our universe, the glass clan is all extinct. The fusion skills of the glass clan and our clan are very powerful. Glass family. Su Bai pondered for a moment. At this point, Su Bai knew who the partner Haz was looking for was. Ragus, she is a girl from the glass clan, who can use fusion skills with Haz to control crystals with gravity. In Dragon Ball Heroes, it was this move that brought Ultra Instinct Son Goku back to normal. Then, Haz they will gain the upper hand, and Leguzi's ability is mainly reflected in controlling the crystal. The crystal turned blade, Goku and Vegeta can't find north. A very strong girl, in terms of appearance, it's okay. The personality is also quite gentle. In Haz's team, there are only two girls. One is Carmen, and the other is Ragus. Carmen is extremely arrogant and has a bad personality. Ragus is just the opposite. Glass family, Kamin and Aulian looked at each other. They seem to have information on this race. Soon, they rummaged through the database. Glass family, with vitrification and glass generation abilities. Due to its rare and precious abilities, it is now endangered. Hiss, don't be surprised at 0.8, Haz waved his hand. Well, judge based on my perception, Haz pondered for a while. No need to prepare, you can go now. Su Bai smiled slightly. Okay, Mr. Su Bai. Has looked at Su Bai and chuckled. Then trouble you to get ready and start the journey with us? Of the Glass Clan, there is only the last member left. When Su Bai heard this, he was thinking, this is the only Glass family member left in your universe. As the master of the universe, he can't just watch Lagus die like this. The extinction of a race is too cruel after all. The Glass family in our universe is extinct, and it is already very good that your universe can survive one. I don't want a race to be wiped out like this. There is no other meaning, just pure, just like protecting endangered animals. He couldn't wait to take Harz's universe seed. Collect early, finish early. In the entire universe, there is only one surviving one, so you can imagine how precious this Glass family is. Carmen and Olean gasped. Chapter 157 Grand Priest. What? Su Bai is playing lurking. So, after Su Bai settled everything on the Sharada planet. Then, together with Haz and his party, they embarked on the road to find their companions. It is worth mentioning that Hearts has access to the entire universe of instant transmission. Therefore, they don't need to drive a universe ship or something. Temple of Zeno. The Grand Priest is busy with all kinds of business. Huh? Suddenly, he looked at his angel scepter. Vados? Grand Priest connects with Vados. What's the matter? Is there something wrong? If you don't take care of the Lord of the Universe, you still have time to contact me? It's okay, I'm just idle and bored, Vados yawned. Grand Priest. You have nothing to do, why don't you come to the Temple of Zeno and help me? Don't you know, am I getting dizzy from being so busy every day? 31 Tang Tang is an angel-level combat power, and if he doesn't work hard, he is yawning here? Ah, right. Vados seemed to have thought of something. Convey Su Bai's order, he's playing lurking recently, don't worry about it. Grand Priest. Are you just thinking about something right now? Really are. Okay, I got it. Grand Priest signaled that he got it. Goodbye. Vados snapped and hung up the call. Grand Priest. So direct. Ahem. Grand Priest took out his scepter and pointed at the people in Supo. He wanted to see who Su Bai was hanging out with. After some confirmation, the Grand Priest affirmed that Su Bai was indeed mixed with outsiders. Grand Priest felt helpless. The majestic master of the universe, instead of dealing with the intruders, ran over to fool around with them. Really, I don't know how these people would react if they knew that the people around them were the masters of the universe. Forget it, I don't need to worry about this matter. Grand Priest waved his hand. It's good that Su Bai can help him deal with some people. Recently, there are too many invaders, and it's a bit overwhelming. Of course he wouldn't be worried that Su Bai would do bad things to this universe. After all, Yin Bai is the master of this universe. Advertisement: even if his Grand Priest rebelled, Su Bai would not rebel. So, Grand Priest kept busy. On the other side, Haz led the crowd and just appeared on a certain planet. Su Bai looked up and glanced at the sky. He just sensed that the Grand Priest was watching him. The Grand Priest watched for about a second. What's wrong? Haz looked at Su Bai suspiciously. He knows that Su Bai is very strong, so he is more concerned about Su Bai's sudden reaction. Nothing. Su Bai smiled and looked at Haz. Lead the way, take us there. Yes. The three immediately responded, although this team is nominally led by Harz. But at this moment, all three of them looked at Su Bai cautiously, showing their fear of Su Bai. It seems that they are afraid that Su Bai will lose control and beat them up. Ahem. Haz coughed a few times to ease the atmosphere. According to my induction, it should be over there. Let's go then. Su Bai nodded. Seeing that Su Bai had no objection, the other three also nodded. Then, the four of them flew towards the direction Haz pointed at. After flying for a while, everyone came to a big mountain. What a big mountain! Kamin and Olean were surprised. In their database, they have basically never seen such a big mountain. Isn't this considered a mountain? Haz also felt a little emotional. Is it a mountain range? Su Bai pondered for a moment. This mountain is indeed huge, similar to Mount Everest in his previous life. Stretched for more than 1,000 miles. Where's the companion you were looking for? Su Bai looked at Haz and joked. Don't tell me, this mountain is what you call the glass race. Haha, Su Bai, you're joking, Haz chuckled lightly. According to my induction, the other party is in the mountain. In the mountains? Kamin and Olean were surprised. Could they survive in the mountains? It should be something illicit, Su Bai whispered. Advertisement: maybe there are caves or something. Ah, Mr. Su Bai is right, Kamin said at this time. According to my information, the Glass family generally lives in places with crystals. In such a huge mountain, there may be some ancient caves, hiding a lot of crystals and the like. Mr. Su Bai knows so much. At this time, Nan Lian gave Su Bai a thumbs up. Su Bai. He knew that this was two people flattering. Because the two of them had offended themselves before, whenever they had the opportunity, they always wanted to get close. It's just that this flattery is too bad. Mr. Su Bai really knows a lot more than me, Haz also agreed. Su Bai. Why did you become licking 087? The high cold Hasna you said? Neither can Haz. If he is stronger than Su Bai, he will naturally be able to make it go. B. Su Bai is so much better than him, he doesn't know how to get along with Su Bai except for praising Su Bai. After all, he didn't want to offend Su Bai. Okay, stop talking nonsense. Su Bai sighed slightly. Hurry up and find the Glass Clansman, let's proceed to the next step. Haz will act only when everyone is gathered together. And only if Has acts, Su Bai can take the seat of universe. He, arguably, cared more about the seat of the universe than Has did. Yes. The three answered in unison. Orion and Carmen rolled their eyes at Has. Master Has, why are you so humble in front of Su Bai? Has can only sigh alone. Whoever replaces it will be humble. No way, the 600% frequency output can't even shake the opponent. Facing such a character, who is not afraid? Anyway, Has was very afraid and did not dare to offend Su Po easily. Boom! At this moment, Su Bai directly hit the mountain peak. Boom! In an instant, a cave was blasted out of the mountain. Sure enough, there is a hole in the sky here, let's go, Su Bai directed a little. Chapter 158 Depressed Has. It feels like something has been taken away by Su Bai. Hars. Carmen. Orlin, why do you always blow up the mountain without saying a word? I don't even realize it, our heart can bear it, it can't bear it. But, Master Su Bai is really amazing, he blew up the cave. In such a large mountain, it is difficult to find the exact location of the cave? The three quickly flattered, Su Bai, these three are really enough. It's nothing, it's just my special ability. Su Bai signaled everyone to go in. He was too lazy to listen to the flattery of these three people. Special ability? However, Has muttered to himself. He doesn't remember that Saiyan can see through this special ability. This Saiyan from universe is really weird, he didn't know that it was Su Bai's divine power. Soon, under the leadership of Su Bai, everyone entered the cave together. Inside the cave, Su Bai hit a Kaioken directly, and the red iridescent light illuminated the entire cave. Hiss, seeing Su Bai's transformation, the three gasped again. Because, they all felt it, Yin Bai's aura soared several times. Especially Has, he knows what it is, Kaioken. Such a powerful Su Bai has become several times stronger, Has trembled in his heart. Horrible, this Su Bai, is there no limit to strength? Hazy, can you sense the other party's chi? Su Bai directly ignored the shocked three people. Inquired about the whereabouts of Ragus. Of course he could perceive Leguzi's position, but in his perception, Leguzi's existence was very strange. It belongs to the category that is difficult to sense, and ordinary people can't perceive it at all. I also rely on the ability of the Lord of the Universe to sense it. Therefore, in order to prevent trouble, Su Bai directly pretended that he did not perceive it. Oh, this, don't worry, I can sense it. Has pointed in the direction. Go, just go this way. Okay, Carmen and Oren responded quickly. Whoosh, advertisement in an instant, several people rushed towards the direction Has pointed it at an extremely fast speed. A wall in a cave, Hearts put his hands on the wall. I can feel that the glass people are behind this wall. Stand back, I'm going to break this wall. Hearing this, both Kamin and Aolian took a step back. Su Bai also took a step back silently, at the same time, the power of God was running. Boom! Moment. The wall of Has's palm began to crack continuously. Click! The wall disappears and a burst of light bursts out. Swish, Has, Carmen, and Oren all disappeared in the Lord of Light. Only Su Bai looked at the light curtain in front of him thoughtfully. After the wall disappeared, it became a light curtain. Swish! Su Bai waved his hand lightly, the light curtain disappeared and turned back into a wall. The power of God is really useful, Su Bai sighed with emotion. Just now, he used the power of God to create an illusion. The wall broken by Has, including the light curtain, are all illusions created by Su Bai. In the end, that fantasy directly sucked the three of them into the illusion. Now, there is only Su Bai in reality. Let me see, glass family. Su Bai walked to the wall. Click! In an instant, the real wall collapsed. In front of Su Bai, a girl wrapped in crystal appeared. Ragus. Su Bai whispered her name. However, the ice crystal girl in front of him still didn't give him any response. Still sleeping, Su Bai put his arm on the ice crystal. Buzz! Groups of divine power came out from Su Bai's palm and were transported to the cause of the ice crystal. Moment. Ragus' eyes are open. Click. The crystal also shattered all over the place. Hug. Leguzi's first words really exceeded Su Bai's expectations. Advertisement, however, Su Bai immediately understood. It may be that Ragus lost his tribe, and he was imprisoned alone for many years, so he was too lonely. We'll lawn for friends. It's like in DragonBall, when she learned that Has was going to use her for combos, she was very happy. She was so desperate for a partner. This is a guy who is seriously lacking in love. Su Bai figured it out in an instant, and then went up to hug Laguz. There is no other meaning, I just want to give this lonely girl a little warmth. The two hugged for a moment. Thank you. Ragus took the initiative to thank. Nothing. Su Bai took a few steps back. Well, looking at Su Bai who was retreating, Leguzi was rather depressed, because Su Bai was the first person she saw after being sealed. At the same time, she is also the one who rescued her, and she has a special dependence on Su Bai. As if Su Bai leaves, she will be frozen again. It seemed that only Su Bai could save her. Don't leave me. Laguz looked at Su Bai eagerly. Don't worry, I will protect you. Su Bai smiled at Laguz. Before they met, he had already thought about it. Laguz, a precious member of the Glass clan, he had to protect him. As the master of the universe, he can't let a race go extinct. Thank you. Laguz tugged at the corner of Su Bai's clothes. Su Bai didn't respond to this either. It's so good that you are willing not to abandon me. Someone. Thinking about it, They encountered many enemies in the illusion before and were seriously injured. It was at this time that Su Bai secretly used the power of God. Has was speechless for a while. Seeing that Su Bai had no objection, Laguz breathed a sigh of relief. The extremely embarrassed Has and others appeared in front of him. As for Has, who was also attracted by Laguz's voice, he immediately looked at the claws. Only, at a glance, he was sure that Laguz was the glass clansman he was looking for. When Hazy was depressed, Su Bai threw a few more celestial beans. A warm thought arose in Raguz's heart, heartache. Seeing Laguzi hiding behind Su Bai, she is extremely dependent on Su Bai. Swish, seeing someone appear, Laguz immediately hid behind Su Bai. Inexplicably, he felt that he had lost something, which made him very painful. Is a very warm person. Chapter 159. Hello Zamasu, my name is Su Bai. Heal your injury first, Su Bai said indifferently. Of course he knew why these three people were in such a mess. What he changed in the illusion was Brawly, the berserker. When they met the crazy Brawly, the three of them naturally couldn't please. Has didn't hesitate and directly swallowed the fairy beans. Kameen and Olian also recovered. Damn, I was sucked into the illusion before, Has complained depressingly. Su Bai just nodded. By the way, why didn't I see you? Has didn't understand. At that time in the illusion, why wasn't Su Bai there? Maybe it's because of my teacher, Su Bai chuckled lightly. Illusions don't absorb handsome guys. Pooh, Laguz was directly amused by Su Bai. It's just that Has and the others rolled their eyes. Not handsome yet. I'm so handsome, why don't I accept it? Hearts can only understand that Su Bai is strong and has not been hit. The strength of the three of them is not as good as that of Su Bai, so they got hit by the move. This is, Has coughed lightly and looked at Laguz. Of course he knew that this was a member of the Glass Clan. Only, looking at Laguzi's guarded eyes, if he speaks rashly, it will make the other party unhappy. Therefore, let Su Bai introduce. Oh, I forgot to introduce. Su Bai took Laguzi's little 863 hand. This is the last survivor of the Glass Clan, named Latungsi. After you were all sucked into the illusion, I rescued her by myself. After Su Bai introduced Ragus to the three Hazes, he turned around and introduced the three Hazes to Ragus. Ragus, these three people are Hearts, Carmen, and Alan. Hearing Su Bai's introduction, Lagusi's guarded eyes eased a lot. Oh, so it's Su Bai's friend? That's good, Ragus. Has hesitated for a moment, then wanted to extend his hand to shake hands with Ragus. As a result, as soon as he stretched out his arm, Laguz took several steps back in an instant. Hars. I go, as for, so wary? Let's talk again when we have a chance. Su Bai could only smile. Advertisement he also understood, after all Laguz was used to being alone. Now she doesn't believe in anyone except Su Bai, and she abstains from everyone. Okay, Has could only wave his hand. Okay, if you can't be friends, you can't be friends. At the very least, it's enough for me to release the combined skill. Hars, DBDJ, can only comfort himself secretly. Okay, who is the next teammate? Su Bai looked at Has. Where are we going to find it? Next. Has also hastily adjusted his mood, trying not to be so depressed. Go to planet Shama. I have a hunch that there is a strong man waiting for us. Then hurry up and leave. Su Bai smiled. He is still very concerned about Hars calling his teammates. After all, only by gathering his teammates can he start cultivating the seed of universe. Let's go. Hars led the crowd, and directed a universe instant transmission. Planet Sharma. Swish, in an instant, several people appeared on the planet. However, blood flowed like rivers under their feet. Countless human beings died tragically, of course, these humans are not the kind of humans on Earth. But in the universe, other races. This is, Olian's face changed slightly. As an artificial human, he felt a little uncomfortable seeing this scene. Is this different from hell on Earth? Bloody. This is, Has also frowned. He loves human beings from the bottom of his heart, so he is very upset to see so many human beings die tragically. As for Su Bai, he looked into the distance. I thought, I might know why. Su Bai pointed to the existence in the distance and then said. Has, this guy, is that the strong man you're looking for? Has followed suit. It was a guy in black. Has sensed that he was powerful, and he was indeed the target he was looking for. It's just that he still holds some stumps in his hands. Under the feet, there is also a river of blood. Could it be that he killed these humans? Has his expression change. Is this guy, his teammate, a guy who hates humans? Will such an existence be willing to help him save mankind? Advertisement, didn't you know if you asked in the past? Su Bai smiled. At this time, the other party also came over. He also found Su Bai and his party who suddenly appeared. After all the humans on this planet were killed by him. Such a group of people suddenly appeared, and it was difficult for him not to notice it. That person is the fit Zamasu. Who are you? Zamasu looked at several people. It's a bit strange, without the power of God, but able to have universe instant transmission? These human beings seem to be very powerful. Zamasu sighed with emotion. Su Bai hid his divine power. There is no aura of deterrence, nor will one reveal one's identity. My name is Su Bai. Su Bai answered first. He wanted to see Zamasu's reaction. Zamasu just frowned. His performance proved that he didn't know Su Bai. Su Bai understood that this Zamasu was invaded by other universes. Not at all the Zamasu from the future universe, so I don't know him. Wait, you're Saiyan? Before Has and the others introduced themselves. Zamasu's face changed. He found Su Bai's tail. This guy, even a saint has no reason. B****************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************** Su Bai. Although he didn't know Su Bai, but horrible, he was in their universe, but he had seen Saiyans like Son Goku and Vegeta. Yes, I am. Su Bai smiled. Sure enough, my own supergravity is still quite powerful. It's too violent. Looking at this guy in front of him, he can suppress it casually. Hats, are you sure this guy is our companion? Alian couldn't help asking. Su Bai didn't make a move. Ha just set off. HMPH has snorted coldly. This is more violent than Su Bai. Su Bai beat them, at least he has a reason. In an instant, Zamasu was pressed to the ground, and he couldn't get up even if he got up. D human. Zamasu was crushed and unable to move, but still gritted his teeth and glared at Has. Boom. Su Bai is really just a special case. Chapter 160 Zamasu. I can't beat Su Bai, and I can't beat you? Ahem, it should be our companion. Has is also a little uncertain. Wait a minute, I'll ask him. Hars walked up to Zamasu. Do you want to overthrow Xeno too? Has's ability is only to perceive the existence that may become his teammates. Therefore, he can accurately locate each planet. B. Specifically, he didn't know what kind of human being the other party was. Therefore, he also wondered, can this Zamasu really become his teammate? Overthrow Xeno's rule? Zamasu's eyes lit up, okay. After overthrowing Xeno's rule, no one can stop me from carrying out the human plan. Very good. Seeing Zamasu's slightly excited expression, everyone nodded. No problem, it looks like this Zamasu could indeed be their teammate. Can you really overthrow Xeno's rule? Zamasu asked Has, puzzled. Of course, but Has's expression became serious. Tell me first, why do you want to kill these humans? Because I hate humans. Zamasu didn't hide either. I'm executing the human plan. Hiss, Has and the others gasped. Humanity Plan 0, what a scary thing. Has also pondered secretly. It seemed that after his plan was successful, he had to kill this guy. This Zamasu can't really be a companion. Su Bai, on the other hand, let out a low sigh. As the Lord of the Universe, watching the entire planet of human beings being exterminated, he also sighed a little. From a certain point of view, these are his subordinates and subjects. This is also the consequence of the invasion of the whole universe, if gods of destruction and angel cannot arrive in time. These ordinary people are about to suffer. This Zamasu, he will be exiled to the realm of nothingness someday. Su Bai pondered for a while. He intends to deal with both Zamasu in the same way. At the moment, Zamasu, who thinks this overthrows Xeno's rule, doesn't know yet. In this team, there are already 2 people who are thinking about how to kill him. This Saiyan is our companion, you can't shoot him, Hazy reminded before letting go of Zamasu. Prevent him from taking another shot at Su Bai. If you want to overthrow Xeno, follow our lead. Advertisement, okay. Zamasu chuckled. After overthrowing Xeno, I will destroy you humans again, the same. Does not affect, soon, a few of them formed an alliance temporarily. Very well, our team has been formed. Has chuckled slightly in relief. Next, the Seed of the Universe plan is officially launched. Just start with the first universe. Su Bai was taken aback. Because he remembered that in the original book, Hazy's companion obviously had the evil Saiyan Champa. Has not planning to look for Champa now? Anyway, it's good that they can quickly collect energy to play the Seed of the Universe. Save them wasting time. So, Su Bai didn't say anything, but nodded in approval. So, Hars led the crowd and directly made an instant transmission. Brush, first universe, some unnamed planet, Hazy and Su Bai and others appeared on this planet. Let me observe first. Has scanned around and made sure there was nothing wrong. So, everyone, step back. Has stretched out his arm, motioning for everyone to retreat. Su Bai and the others also took a few steps back together. Buzz. Has activated the energy, and a small universe seed appeared in his hands. This powerful energy? Zamasu couldn't turn his head. This energy is too strong. He felt that if he devoured this ability, you can definitely improve yourself several levels. Facing gods of destruction, I'm afraid you won't be afraid anymore. HMPH. Has snorted triumphantly. Everything has just begun, the Seed of the Universe hasn't grown yet. Hars put the Seed of Universe on the ground and began to let the Seed of Universe absorb energy. Moss was shocked by this. What? Is such a strong energy just the beginning? Is it too exaggerated? Buzz. The Seed of the Universe emits clusters of transparent light waves, affecting the entire universe. Asking for flowers. At the same time, Su Bai felt something in his heart. Advertisement. The energy of the first universe is slowly absorbed. However, fortunately, this universe energy is renewable, not the origin of the universe. Give the Seed of Universe to absorb a little, and it can grow again in the future. After realizing this, Su Bai was completely relieved. In this way, he has absolutely no objection to cultivating the Seed of Universe. After Has been trained, he will grab it by himself. While everyone is waiting for the Seed of Universe to absorb energy. Boom! A terrifying aura came from the other side of the planet. It's so evil, but it's quite strong. In an instant, Su Bai caught this breath. 0. Same as Brawly, very wild. At the same time, he immediately realized that this guy is the evil Saiyan, Ba. Unexpectedly, Champa hid in the first universe. It was Has they met in the first universe. Who? Zamasu and Has looked over there warily. Moment. Boom. Champa's eyes were blank, and he rushed over directly. Ah! Champa roared, and rushed towards the seed of universe. As if encountered something delicious. He could tell that Champa had a tail and was Saiyan. If I can't beat Su Bai, won't I beat you? Boom. Roar. Why so many monsters? His aura suddenly soared several times. What the hell is this universe? B********************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************* In an instant, Has's suppression was completely released. He is very upset with Saiyan. With such a mentality, he rushed to Kanpaxi. It seemed that he had sensed the suppression, and Champa, who was upset in his heart, roared again. In an instant, Has directly activated the gravity and smashed it to Kumba. How can I let him eat my own universe seed? It turned out that it only slowed down Champa's actions. However, the supergravity that is enough to crush the combined Zamasu operates on Champa. Damn Saiyan! Zamasu charged straight at the Champa. Chapter 161 Su Bai makes a move. A slap. Boom. In an instant, Zamasu raised his arm and punched Champa. The thick black flames of Champa swallowed Zamasu in an instant. Ah! In the blackness, Zamasu only had time to scream. In an instant, the whole person's eyes were blank, and they stared at Su Bai and others. Oh look, I want to kill you in reverse. I was demonized by Champa. At a glance, Su Bai confirmed the state of the Fittai. Infected by the evil breath of Saiyan the evil, HMPH, Has snorted coldly at this moment. He didn't say anything, just raised his hand lightly. Boom! In an instant, the demonized Zamasu was directly crushed to the ground. And Champa, who was struggling, also had an instant body meal. Obviously, Hearts has increased his suppression. Enough of the fuss. Is there any 070? Has glanced at Champa and Zamasu indifferently. I can't beat Su Bai with gravity, still can't deal with you? Hee hee. Champa was still baring his teeth, wanting to stand up again. On the other side, Zamasu has been suppressed and unable to resist. Still struggling, Has snorted coldly. This guy. It seems that if you don't teach him a lesson, it will be impossible. Boom. Has hit it hard again. In an instant, huge pressure hit Champa in all directions. Ah! Champa screamed and was directly crushed to the ground. How dare you provoke me? Has glanced at Champa indifferently. It's amazing, Aolian and Carmen were both stunned. Unexpectedly, Has was so powerful that he could even suppress such a terrifying Champa. When fighting against Su Bai before, everyone didn't realize this at all. In this regard, Has just smiled slightly. He proved with his ability that he is not afraid of anyone except Su Bai. Before they could breathe a sigh of relief, roar. Champa roared again. The hair started to turn golden in all directions. Super Saiyan. Everyone realized this instantly. Advertisement. This Saiyan can turn into a Superman. Boom. Has's suppression was like a broken string. Champa immediately stood up. Suppression is useless. Seeing this, Su Bai was a little surprised. According to the plot in Dragon Ball Heroes, Champa of Chaos Eye seems to be on par with Jiren. At that time, Has suppressed Jiren with ease. Now, it is difficult for Has to suppress Champa. Could it be? The seed of universe hasn't fully grown. Is it the same with Has's power? His subsequent powerful power is the result of absorbing the seed of universe? Su Bai understood. It seems that Has has been using the seed of universe to grow. It seems that if I don't teach you a lesson, you don't know what respect is. Has threw his leather jacket away. Swish. With a fit of anger, Ha directly fought with Champa. He is also full of fire. Bang 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 bang. The two exchanged punches in an instant, but Hazy fell into a disadvantage. However, the use of gravity attack is not too embarrassing. This Saiyan is so strong. At this time, Kumas had regained his senses. He glanced at Champa angrily. Aolian and Kamin were also a little worried. It seems that this Champa is not something they can deal with. Could it be that this group of them are going to die before they leave school? Zamasu is also a headache. Is this team really going to deal with Xeno's team? Randomly encountered a monster in the first universe, and almost wiped out? Thinking of this, he glanced at Su Bai. This Saiyan, I haven't shot that yet. It seems to have sensed Zamasu's gaze. Su Yu responded with a smile. The next moment, he took a step forward. He's about to make a move. Swish. Su Bai stretched out his arms and waved at Champa. Boom. In an instant, Champa, who was in a super sports state, was directly knocked out by a slap, and at the same time returned to his normal state. This, Zamasu's eyes widened, full of disbelief. Aolian couldn't help trembling too. Advertisement Carmen took a few steps back, as if seeing some monster. Has looked at Su Bai with a complicated expression. With a slap, he actually brought Chow Sai Champa back to normal. What are you kidding? Everyone was amazed. Su Bai's strength is like a fowl. Is Zamasu powerful? Kamin and Orin feel that Zamasu is much better than the two of them? Hadn't he been held down by Has? Is Heart strong? There is no doubt that he has thoroughly proved his next day by crushing Zamasu at will. However, he was almost rubbed by Champa, and it was such a powerful Champa who almost wiped them out. It was solved with a slap by Su Bai. Incredible. What are you looking at? Su Bai glanced at the stunned crowd. Hats. Why don't you hurry up to cultivate and absorb the seed of universe, and then improve your strength? Emphatically, Su Bai reminded Has. Hurry up and cultivate the seed of universe for me, don't touch the fish. Oh, Has nodded again and again, recovering from the shock. In an instant, he ran to the side of the seed of universe. He wants to speed up the cultivation of the universe seed, and then absorb part of the power. In this way, after his strength increases, he will not encounter such things again. Such a kind of universe is decent. Just absorbing one universe can improve so much, and absorb more than 10 universes in the later stage. Soon, Has completed the absorption of the seed of universe. After all, with this small improvement, Su Bai is not at peace. The terrifying power surprised Zamasu, Kamin, and Orin. With this in mind, Has cultivated the seed of universe with all his heart. It's too strong. Has with this strength, compared to before, is completely two people. The first universe, the absorption is complete. Has smiled as he looked at the seed of universe that had grown to the size of a basketball 0.2 in front of him. Sure enough, a huge aura erupted directly from Has's body. Improve yourself with the seed of universe, boom. Has put his arm on the universe seed and in a moment, he absorbed part of the power. Su Bai is also clear. But, however, the seed of the universe can only belong to him. Even if it's not as good as Su Bai, if you can catch up with Su Bai a little bit, it's fine. At that time, Has could easily hold Jiren. Chapter 162 Su Bai was surprised, the universe he had never heard of before. The B****************** D. After being promoted by the seed of universe, Has looked at Champa. He could feel that he was completely different now. Now he decided to teach Champa a lesson. Let me wake him up. Champa signaled everyone to step back and leave it to him. Su Bai smiled, didn't say anything, just stepped aside. Zamasu was a little helpless. Alas, once these human beings have a little power, they are like a villain, can't wait to show it. Tut, however, although there was emotion in his heart, he didn't do anything and stepped aside. Olian and Kamin had no objections. Has put away the seed of universe and descended in front of Champa. Swish, with a wave of his hand, Champa was directly thrown out. The huge impact revived the comatose Champa. Champa, who came to his senses, immediately erupted into a crazy breath. He is still irrational, he only knows how to fight. In an instant, he rushed towards the prey in front of him. 31 Has. Presumptuous, Has clenched his fist with one hand, instantly using 100% of his superpower. Boom, in one fell swoop, Champa was directly suppressed. It worked. After the seed of universe absorbed the power, Has really became stronger. This thought arose in several people's minds. Yes, at this growth rate, after absorbing all the universes, Has should be able to easily defeat Champa. Su Bai was a little bit emotional. It was a bit difficult for Has to suppress Champa before. The seed of universe is really magical. As for Has, he was also a little emotional at the moment. My strength has increased so much, maybe I can suppress Su Bai now? As soon as he thought of this, he thought of Su Bai's terrifying power. In an instant, he shook his head quickly. How can I have such an idea? No, if I offend Su Bai, wouldn't I be belching myself? He knows very well that Su Bai is Saiyan. Even if I have grown up now, compared with Su Bai who can transform into a super race. It seems to be much worse. Can't afford to provoke, can't afford to circle. Has shook his head hastily, forgetting the thought of suppressing Su Bai. Advertisement then, he cast a dark face again and looked at the suppressed Champa. You be *************** D. Why are you attacking us? He is very angry. Because if it wasn't for Su Bai's move, if it wasn't for their team, there would happen to be someone as strong as Su Bai. So, they were attacked by Champa this time. Even if they could win, it would be a miserable victory. Champa yelled at Has, as if there is no self-awareness at all. This guy. Has frowned. It should be some kind of irrational. Zamasu walked over at this time. When I executed the Universe Zero plan, I killed a lot of this kind of human beings. According to what I mean, it's better to kill him directly. Orin. Carmen. Is this guy really okay? Why do you keep your mouth shut, just to exterminate human beings? We are organized and disciplined heroes fighting for the salvation of all mankind. Why does it feel so shameful for such a person to join us? Has was silent for a moment after hearing Zamasu's words. Then, he looked at Su Bai, as if he was asking for Su Bai's opinion. Zamasu also suddenly thought of something, and quickly looked at Su Bai. He knew that although Has was the captain in name. However, Su Bai's opinion is the most important. No one dares to ignore Su Bai, just because the strong are respected in this world, and Su Bai is the strongest. Su Bai just waved his hand, indicating that he doesn't care, and you can deal with it yourself. Afterwards, he played poker with Ragus, hearts. Has thought for a while, and then said to Zamasu and the others. I want to try to see if I can wake it up. After awakening him, maybe it can be used by us. For our use, Olian and the others were moved. Because of Champa's fighting power, they all see it. If you say you don't want to recruit, that's a lie. Then let's try. Olian and the others agreed very much. Well, I'll try. Has nodded, and began to release the purification ability on Champa. Has's energy descended on Champa. Moment. The black energy of Champa is dissipating at a speed visible to the naked eye. Advertisement. His black ability is decreasing. It works. Kamin and the others were overjoyed. Great, we can have a new super teammate. These evil spirits are hard to dispel, but it's not a big problem. Has was also slightly joyful. Swish. With another wave of his hand, Hars increased his strength a little. After a while, all the evil spirits in Champa's body have been washed away. Already no different from ordinary people, Su Bai looked sideways slightly. No wonder that among the heroes of Dragon Ball, Champa had an evil spirit at the beginning, but it disappeared after following Has. Was it originally removed by Has? Champa covered his head and looked around in confusion. Where am I? Who I am? What am I doing? Champa is very confused, but Hazy seems to have seen through Champa's secret. He took the initiative to introduce everything about this universe to Champa. After the introduction, which universe are you from? Hars asked Champa, 117. I am responsible for the universe, Champa whispered. Negative universe? Has and the others were taken aback. Even Su Bai was taken aback. Negative universe. He has watched Dragon Ball for so long, but he has never heard of this thing. Because our universe has a lot of evil aura. Champa pondered for a while. It's the same breath that I had at the beginning. So, we call it the negative universe. You've been living in that environment, wouldn't you go crazy? Olian was stunned. Asked in a voiceless voice. No, because we are used to it in our universe. Champa shook his head. Where, the breath of evil fills each of us. We may be evil, but we don't get out of control because we're used to it. And after coming to this universe, the evil aura that has always accompanied me disappeared. I didn't adapt to the situation, which led to my madness. Su Bai understood. This is because I didn't adapt to crossing two universes, which led to my own madness. Champa, this is the real acclimatization, negative universe. What universe is that? Has couldn't help asking. He became even more curious, and he still had a negative concept of universe. Chapter 163 The seed of the universe reached the limit, start the next step. Su Bai also tilted his ears slightly, he is also very interested in this universe. Negative universe is negative universe, Champa said of course. People in our universe call it the negative universe. Su Bai. Hars. Come on, ask for nothing, it's like a human living in the universe and making friends with aliens. Then where did the aliens come from? He said Earth. Aliens don't live on the Earth, how do they know what the Earth is? Has scratched his head aside, how should he ask him that? Su Bai's eyes lit up, and he left the mouth. Is there anything special in the negative universe? Tell me about it. The most special thing is that there is a lot of evil spirit. Champa pondered for a while. Compared to this universe, our universe is full of evil. Then there is also the environment. There are not so many flowers and plants in our universe, which is rather harsh. Su Bai. It's just nonsense to say this. That's it. Su Bai thought of something again. What level are you in your universe? This question should be able to judge the strength of the universe where Champa is located. At my level. Champa scratched his head. In our universe, it's average. Hiss. Has and the others gasped. Champa is so strong, but in their universe, it's just average? Su Bai didn't react at all, and he expected it. Every universe has the top combat power, and even if the top combat power is not as good as Angel, it will not be much worse. As for Champa, it is obviously far from Angel. Well, I see, Su Bai nodded. Okay, my question is over, if you want to ask anything, just ask. Next, Has discussed whether or not Champa should act together with them. Champa thought about it for a while, and felt that he had nowhere to go, so he might as well go together. After that, everyone started the journey of collecting the energy of the universe. Thanks to the addition of Su Bai, the master of the universe, their plan to collect the energy of the universe went very smoothly. Advertisement even if angel or gods of destruction found them, they would turn a blind eye and ignore them completely. Soon, they collected most of the universe. The current seed of universe has also grown to the size of the original book. There's a problem, Hars said to the crowd. The current seed of the universe is no longer able to satisfy and absorb the energy of the universe. To continue to grow, we must fight. The seed of the universe also needs to absorb the fighting power of local fighters. Having said that, Has still glanced at Su Bai. Their team is like this, although he is the captain in name. However, all important decisions in the team must be approved by Su Bai. There is no way, because Bai's strength is too strong. Then let's fight. Su Bai nodded. This is not surprising to him, because Has in the original book is like this. After silently absorbing a few universes, they then fought with great fanfare. Attracted the attention of many people. Will it attract the attention of the gods if we fight? Zamasu was still a little worried. For example, gods of destruction, these existences. If we are noticed, will something happen? Don't worry, Has smiled confidently. The me now is not the same as before. After absorbing several universes, he has the confidence to suppress the so-called gods of destruction. Then what are you waiting for? Let's start to act. Olian clapped his hands excitedly. It's time to announce to the whole universe that our team exists. Now, he can be said to be full of energy. Well, it's time to announce to all humans in the universe that they don't have to fear Xeno anymore. Has also stood up. He took a pleasant breath. The glorious mission of saving all mankind can now be announced to the public. So, the first universe we attacked, Has began to choose. Why don't you go to the sixth universe first, Su Bai suggested. Anyway, it's not bad that you can absorb energy just to fight, right? I let the Saiyans fight with you at will, and it should be solved. Yes, Has clapped his hands excitedly, they almost forgot. Su Bai is still the king of Saiyan, advertisement. With Su Bai's prestige, ordering those Saiyans to fight and play with them is completely fine. Then I will trouble you, Mr. Su Bai. Has was very polite. It's okay, we're all friends, Su Bai smiled. What's so polite about that? Anyway, when the time comes, the seed of the universe will still be mine. To cultivate things for myself, can I do more? Looking at the current seed of universe, Bai is very satisfied. The seed of universe is getting bigger and bigger, and he can feel that the energy of the seed of universe is getting more and more. Very nice, then let's go now. Has snapped his fingers. He can't wait to absorb the energy of the sixth universe. Let's go. Su Bai nodded. Swish, in an instant, under the leadership of Hars, everyone went to the sixth universe, Sharada. Sixth universe, due to planets. Hey, when will Su Bai come back? Number 21 was in a daze on the bed bored. I really miss Su Bai. I haven't seen Zhao Zhao for a few days. She can restrain everything, but facing Su Bai, there is no way. Because she has the power of Su Bai in her body. Me too. Number 18 was also somewhat nostalgic. I really miss the theory and theology that Su Bai talked about. Well, Vados came over at this time. Since we miss him, why don't we see where he is? Speaking of which, she did not take out the angel scepter. Huh? It's not good to peek at Su Bai, right? Yeah, this is equivalent to an invasion of privacy. I don't think it's very good. Although they said so, the two had already climbed to Angel's scepter. Can't wait to see what Su Bai is up to now, Vados. These two girls, really, talking without looking at the mouth, the body is quite honest. Okay, I'll search for Su Bai for you now. Vados tapped the angel scepter. Chapter 164 Su Bai. Has, fight. Vados began to use the angel scepter to search for Su Bai throughout the universe. But she knew that Su Bai was acting in the whole universe. After searching for a moment, Vados frowned slightly. What's the matter, man? In other universes, there is no Su Bai. Could it be that he returned to the sixth universe? Vados immediately adjusted the search range back to the sixth universe instantly. Then she discovered that Su Bai had already appeared in the sixth universe. And I'm chatting with Caulifla and Saiyan in the Sharada Planet Lounge. What? You're back already? Vados was taken aback. Whoosh, at this time, the numbers 18 and 21 beside her disappeared. The two of them couldn't hide their excitement after seeing that Su Bai had returned to Sharada. He rushed over directly. These two people, really? Vados shook his head helplessly. Just when he was about to move over, he found that Makarida and Kessie had appeared beside Su Bai. Are these two girls moving so quickly? Vados was startled, and without hesitation, instant transmission passed over. Point 607 Planet Sharada, Saiyan's hospitality room. Hazy, Zamasu and the others looked at the beautiful woman beside Su Bai silently. Excluding Ragus who was acting with them, does Su Bai still have so many girls on the planet Sharada? Especially those three human women. It feels like everything is unfathomable. Not to mention how the breath is. How did the three of them appear? None of Has and the others could see it. Their actions are fast. Has couldn't help shivering. Su Bai, this is horrible. It's okay to be strong. Even his subordinates are so scary. The three women who were amazed by Has are naturally the three angels of Vados. Hazy knew Angel, but only when he was with Su Bai. Due to Su Bai's instructions, the angels have all turned into ordinary human women, the kind with fair skin and beautiful skin. It's not blue skin, and it doesn't have any angel aura. Advertisement in this way, Hazy did not recognize that these three beautiful women are actually angels. Olian, you can't find a girlfriend like Su Bai in the future, Kavin secretly said to her younger brother. It's too much, like this. Orlin, I thought about it, but I don't have the ability. Okay, sister, don't worry, I'm sure I won't mess around with my girlfriend. Olian sighed, his sister is really real, she cares about everything. Then he glanced at Su Bai furtively and enviously. That's great, all of them are so beautiful, gentle and obedient. If it's not that I don't have this ability, I can try it high or low. Okay, let's talk when I'm done. Su Bai signaled Vados and the others to make way first, and stop surrounding themselves. While Su Bai enjoyed it, not to mention anything else, how many people circle around me is really not a good influence. They didn't look at Saiyan who was passing by, but everyone looked at him with envy and jealousy. Although I didn't dare to say anything clearly, I guess I must be very jealous in my heart. Alas, it's not good for my subordinates to become autistic. Su Bai is still very considerate of his subordinates, so he asked Vados and others to disperse first. Then you are done with this matter, remember to find us. Vados and others looked at Su Bai expectantly. Alright. Su Bai waved his hand. By the way, this sister. Vados looked at Laguz. It's wired. It feels like I met people of this race in ancient times. What race are they from? Glass family. Makarita reminded. Wow, both Vados and Kes were surprised. Are they really glass people? So rare. Sister, would you like to play poker with us? Vados invited, DVD? The six of us just got together 2 tables of fighting the landlords. Laguzi nervously grabbed the corner of Su Bai's clothes. She has been alone for thousands of years, how could she be so popular? She is afraid. You can also fight the landlord with them first, Su Bai smiled. They all like fighting the landlord, you can try it, it's very fun. Advertisement, it's a game I invented. Huh? A game invented by Su Bai? Ragus's eyes lit up, who had no interest at all. Then I want to play with Su Bai, play with them first and then play with you after I finish my work, Suri smiled. Good. Lagus nodded slightly, so, Vados and Lagus left together. Seeing Lagus leaving, Hazy hesitated to speak. This is the companion he was looking for. Then it's gone? After hesitating for a moment, he finally held back. He didn't want to offend Su Bai because of a Ragus. Su Bai, he can't afford to offend, even if he has absorbed a lot of universe energy. However, the stronger he becomes, the more he can realize Yin Bai's unfathomable power. He can solve any enemy and anything with a single slap. Too strong, Hars. Because, apart from Hitt and Saiyan, only Saiyan is left in the 6th universe. After all, Jin San and the others are from the foreign universe, so they are not included in the 6th universe. So, you want to fight with the masters of the 6th universe, then, come to us Saiyan, you must be right. So scary. A moment later, Caulifla, Kale, and Gabe's people, leading the Saiyan team, came in front of Su Bai. No, why does it feel different from the original plan? The masters in the 6th universe, our people can be said to occupy half of the country. Su Bai smiled slightly. P.S. In the future, one update will be 1,000 words, 8 changes a day, the overall will remain the same, and the price will not change. This sentence is still low-key. Didn't the original plan say that we would play a show? How do you feel? You look like you want to kill me. It can be said that 80% of the high-end combat power of the 6th universe is Saiyan. Looking at the dense crowd of Saiyans outside the door, Hazy couldn't help shivering. That's right, it's time to get down to business. Haz and the others haven't forgotten what the few of us who came to Sharada do. How about it, Haz, let's fight, Su Bai smiled lightly. Okay, it's time to get down to business. Su Bai watched Vados and the others leave, and he turned to look at Haz and the others. With a wave of Su Bai's hand, Gabe and Caulifla immediately got busy. Chapter 165 Haz. Stop hitting, stop fighting, fight. When the Saiyans heard that they were going to fight, they all looked at Hazy excitedly. Haz trembled again. Mad, is this a pack of hungry wolves? Terrible. Zamasu couldn't help trembling too. Oh my god, are the humans in this universe so strong? It seems that when implementing human plans in the future, we should pay more attention to this universe. Ahem, didn't you agree before? Let's just make a point, Haz coughed lightly. It seems to be reminding Su Bai, don't kill us. No matter what it means, don't you still have to fight? Su Po just smiled. Caulifla, Gabe, you two have a good fight with the Hazes. Kale, you go to fight the others. If necessary, you and Caulifla can use earrings. What Su Bai said, of course, is the Patara earrings, reminding them that they can fit. Yes, Master Su Bai, the three answered in unison. Let's fight, Haz. Su Bai took a step back. Without the collision of energy, the seed of universe cannot absorb energy. Advertisement, for the seed of the universe, let's fight hard. Hars. I fight and you just watch the show from the sidelines. However, Hars did nothing else, he just took a breath. Su Bai is right, the seed of the universe is his own, if he does not fight, who else can he count on? For the better growth of the universe seed, what are these enemies? Haz took a deep breath. Bring it on, in an instant, Haz, Caulifla and others fought together. And Zamasu, before he could react, was pressed and rubbed by Kale. Kale couldn't say why, anyway, see Zamasu and want to rub him. The battle lasted for about half a day. Caulifla and others are not Haz's opponents. Facing Haz's gravity attack, they were powerless to resist. In the end, Caulifla and Kale chose to combine. After merging, Tien Fu rubbed Hazy intoxicatedly. Due to the change of opponents, Gabe led other Saiyans and began to besiege others. Advertisement. Although on Saiyan planet, there are only dozens of people who can transform into Super Blue. Asking for flowers. 18. The siege by dozens of people also caused Zamasu and the others to suffer a lot. Especially Champa, after losing his magic energy, his ability will drop significantly. Not a group of Saiyan opponents at all. After the battle lasted for half a day, Haz discovered that the energy collection of the seed of universe was complete. Immediately call Su Bai to stop. Enough, don't fight. Haz was a little embarrassed. Kevlar is really too strong, his gravity can't hold Kevlar at all. And he felt that if Kefla hadn't been merciful, he would have been beaten to death. That's right, he was sure that Kefla was merciful. The fact is also true, Caulifla and Kale's two Ultra Blue combat powers can be compared with Son Goku and Vegeta in the original book. And Haz in the original book can't beat Vegeta, so naturally he can't beat Kefla. In order to prevent Haz from being killed, he couldn't cultivate the seed of universe for himself, so he specifically let Kefla's men show mercy. HMPH, don't fight like this, Kefla snorted triumphantly, and instantly disintegrated. Hars. Can't beat, really can't beat, this fit person is too strong bag. Chapter 166 The Last Universe. 7th Universe. Seeing Haz give up, the seed of universe also collected energy. Okay, stop it. Su Bai was also in order, and Saiyan immediately stopped all hands. On Zamasu's side, it's also very embarrassing. Although he is immortal, he is still powerless in the face of the siege of many Saiyans. After all, being beaten all the time, no one can stand it. During the fight, Zamasu just wanted to catch his breath when the Saiyan, 410s, on the right gave him a Kamehameha. As soon as he knocks off the one on the right, the Saiyans on the left give him an ultimate flash. Miserable. As for Champa and others who are not immortal, it is even worse. Everyone was covered in wounds, and it felt like they were only one step away from death. The battle was completely over, and everyone on Haz's side breathed a sigh of relief, full of fear. I never expected that. I thought it was just a cutscene, but in the end my side was almost wiped out. Su Bai's influence is also too strong. How is it, seed of the universe? Su Bai walked to Haz's side. The first thing to ask is the seed of the universe. He also only cares about the seed of the universe. Advertisement, it's been absorbed very well. Now the seed of the universe is only one universe away, so it can be done. Haz smiled at Su Bai. Although he was beaten badly, he didn't dare to show dissatisfaction. Very well, then go to the last universe. Su Bai nodded. The last universe is the 7th universe. Let's take a break first. Haz coughed a few times. On their side, after experiencing the battle just now, they are all a bit miserable. All of them have minor injuries and serious injuries, so they are not suitable for fighting immediately. Oh, I forgot, you guys have to rest there, Su Bai smiled. Hars, Zamasu, Kamba, Oline, Carmen. Are you treating us like thugs who don't need rest? At the same time, Haz was also a little puzzled. Obviously this is to create a universe seed for himself. Why is Su Bai so concerned about that? As if the owner of the universe seed is not him, but Su Bai. Advertisement. After enough rest, Su Bai and Hazy prepared again. Okay, everyone, are you ready? Haz looked at Zamasu, Kanba and the others. The final battle, are you ready? Don't worry, Hearts. Zamasu smiled at Hearts. Kamba and Olian also gave Hazy a reassuring look. Okay, then let's go. Hars just planned to use group teleportation and rush directly to the 7th universe. Wait a minute, wait a moment, Su Bai said hastily. What's wrong? Haz paused immediately, and everyone looked at Su Bai. None of them could care less, but Su Bai, they dare not ignore. Ah, it's like this. I suddenly thought of something very important. Su Bai gave a 5.3 smile to several people. I'll go there later by myself, so don't send me off, 7th universe, right? I'll go there later, huh? Haz was taken aback. Wait for others to go there first, Su Bai will go first? Is there a problem? Su Bai looked at the surprised Haz. No, there is no problem. Haz shook his head. In his opinion, it makes no difference whether Su Bai comes or not to attack a 7th universe. Chapter 167. The final battle. Sit back and reap the benefits of the fishermen. After all, they are not made of mud, they will be broken when touched by others. The 7th universe, they are not afraid. That's fine, you guys go first, I'll be there later, Su Bai smiled. There are really important things, otherwise I wouldn't back down. You know, I'm not afraid of any enemies, Haz nodded. He knew that if it wasn't for something very important, Su Bai wouldn't jump out of the battle. After all, no one can scare him, therefore, he did not doubt the authenticity of Su Bai's words. Only, Su Bai, can you do universe instant transmission? Haz looked at Su Bai puzzled. This is the 6th universe of 31. He is going to the 7th universe, only using instant transmission. Unexpectedly, Su Bai would. I understand a little bit, Su Bai smiled. Awesome, Haz and others exclaimed, this praise is not flattery. It's people's heartfelt emotion, after all, not everyone can master the instant transmission of the whole universe. Then we'll go there first, Haz greeted him before leaving. Advertisement, go, go. Su Bai smiled. Whoosh, Haz led the crowd and rushed to the 7th universe. As for Su Bai, he stretched himself. Go to the theater with Vados. He doesn't go to the war, he just wants to watch a show purely. Look at Haz and Son Goku, what kind of show will be staged? When Haz has almost collected the seeds of universe, it's time for him to make a move. Whoosh, in instant transmission, Su Bai disappeared in place. Su Bai's bedroom. Vados and others are fighting the landlords. To 3, sorry. The 6 people divided into 2 tables, and they had a great time fighting landlords. Hi, Su Bai suddenly appeared and waved at them. Everyone was surprised, and then happy. Su Bai, you are finally back, is the matter resolved? Vados winked at Su Bai. Not yet, but soon. Su Bai smiled, it is indeed fast. Advertisement. After the battle of Haz is over, he will go to finish and capture the seed of universe. This time, it's over, let's watch. Su Bai continued to play tricks. I have been busy for several days before finishing this, it must be fun. However, she is relatively introverted, unable to speak out under the gaze of so many people. What about melon seeds? Get ready, the fun has begun. I'll take you to watch a good show together, Su Bai smiled mysteriously. 7th universe, what happened? Margarita, Kessie, you too. Su Bai looked at the 2 angels. On the crystal ball, the 7th universe began to be reflected. 410, understood. The 3 angels nodded. Okay, then you haven't finished your work, how come you have time to come to us? Vados looked at Su Bai. Target, Earth of the 7th universe. Su Bai reminded, and then looked at Vados. What? I'll open the angel scepter, and place the camera on the 7th universe. Huh? Vados groaned softly. Laguz just shrank her neck, she knew that Hazy and his party were going to attack the 7th universe. At this time, the 3 angels also took out the angel scepter. The 7th universe? The 2 androids were a little puzzled, after all, the 2 of them came from the 7th universe. Chapter 168. Zamasu. You don't even know me. 7th universe, Earth. Buzz, Has and others descended on the Earth. That's right, this planet has observed the environment. According to my perception, most of the powerhouses in the 7th universe live on this planet. 11. Son Goku. Zamasu couldn't help but utter. He recognized this place. He had slaughtered the Earth once before in their universe. You know this place? Hars looked at Zamasu in surprise. According to Zamasu, this kid is familiar with this place. Our universe, too. Zamasu just responded casually, and he didn't say anything else. How strong is this planet? Champa came over and asked Zamasu. Now, he has got rid of the evil spirit and is able to communicate with people rationally. Very strong, about the same as me. Zamasu thought for a while. If Son Goku and others in this universe are the same as their universe. Without being fit into Vegito, he seems to be alone and can suppress Son Goku and Vegeta. No, Son Goku at Ultra Blue full power can match him. After careful consideration, Zamasu still gave a tie evaluation. It's almost as strong as you. Has nodded knowingly. It doesn't look like much. Advertisement Zamasu. Zamasu glared Has. He felt that Has was deliberately provoking trouble. Has just smiled and said nothing. Indeed, he loves human beings, and he has no affection for this guy who hates human beings. Now that the seed of the universe is about to be born, the so-called teammates have no use value. Zamasu, he's ready to take down this family, when everyone still wants to say something, huh? Son Goku flew directly over. He sensed several powerful auras. They suddenly appeared above the earth. And, a few of them, are extraordinarily evil. Who are you? Son Goku cautiously looked at the few people in front of him. Why come to our planet? Son Goku is sure that the person in front of him is an alien. Because on Earth, there are no such powerful masters. You don't know me? Zamasu was taken aback. This Son Goku of the universe doesn't even know himself? Who are you? Why should I know you? Son Goku scratched his head. Neither of them knew that the Black Goku crisis in the universe was solved by Su Bai. When Goku was black, Son Goku and Vegeta were practicing in Shirata. Advertisement whoosh. At this time, Vegeta flew over. So did Margarita and Kes. Why are they fighting? Vados was still confused. It's Mr. Son Goku and Mr. Vegeta. You speak, I speak. IAZZ. Good promise. Is this kid singing? It's because you are so innocent. Vegeta stared. Kakarot, stop talking nonsense with them, just destroy them. Huh? Vados murmured in surprise. At the moment, the 6th universe is back. Just beat him to death. I'm a little confused about the current situation. Just watch, they'll have a fight. Looking at the few people with bad backgrounds in front of him, he felt that these people had no good intentions. That's right, it's them. Su Bai nodded. Yah, Vegeta, how can you be so violent? Son Goku scratched his head. Aren't the other people the humans who just appeared in our Shirata? Chapter 169 Su Bai. I am not friends with them. Aren't these people friends of Lord Su Bai? If it's not a friend, it's impossible to bring them to our Shirata, right? Now that they are about to fight with Mr. Son Goku and the others, Master Su Bai is actually happy to watch the show. They are not my friends. Su Bai seemed to understand the puzzlement of the angels, and took the initiative to speak. I don't know them very well. 3 angels, 2 cyborgs, and 1 from the Glass family are all puzzled. Not friend? It's not friends talking and laughing before, I thought you were friends. Human emotions are really strange, I don't understand. Don't worry about it. Su Bai signaled everyone not to be confused. In short, let's watch the good show 030, the battle between Son Goku and Has. Vados nodded thoughtfully. Could it be that these people were the ones Su Bai made friends with undercover before? If so, no wonder. 7th universe, Earth. The sky over Western capital. Advertisement, let me teach them a lesson, Zamasu volunteered. He couldn't wait, and wanted to teach him a lesson, this Sun Zuiwu of the universe. Go. Hars nodded, DBCD, just right, let Zamasu try to fight. If you win, you win. If you lose, take the opportunity to settle Zamasu. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Son Goku, let me tell you. Zamasu took a step forward. Why should you know me? Boom! Zamasu was furious, and the purple breath rose to the sky. After feeling Zamasu's breath, Son Goku and Vegeta's face changed drastically. What happened? Why, this person has the breath of me, Kakarot. Both of them looked at Zamasu in puzzlement, because, I am you, Son Goku. Masi looked at Son Goku proudly. Now, die in my hands. Swish, advertisement Zamasu charged directly at Son Goku. With one hand, it went straight to Son Goku's heart. 6th universe, Shirata. Why? Vados and the others looked at Su Bai in puzzlement. Why Zamasu has the breath of Son Goku, so, Su Bai told everyone about the Black Goku. By the way, I also talked about how I have solved the Black Goku in this universe. Zamasu actually used the Super Dragon Ball? He turned out to be a trainee Supreme Kai from the 10th universe? A Supreme Kai turned out to be carrying out a human plan. He even swapped bodies with Son Goku. This Zamasu turned out to be an invader from other universes. It turned out to be the future time and space, no wonder the future world has also come. All the angels suddenly realized that this was the case. 7th universe, Western capital. Swish! A surprise attack by Zamasu was directly dodged by Son Goku. What? Zamasu was shocked. He still remembers that when he first got together, his speed was so fast that Son Goku and Vegeta couldn't react in time. Knock them down straight away. Chapter 170 Aversion to Cold. The way Son Goku looks at his wife. My own speed should be so fast that Son Goku can't react in time. Why? He was able to avoid himself. Could it be that? Zamasu soon realized one thing. This universe's Son Goku is stronger than their universe's Son Goku. Hey, tell me first, who are you? Son Goku dodges the blow and doesn't pursue Zamasu, just asks for his identity. Because, he is really curious, why does this guy have his own breath? HMPH, you are puzzled, go to hell, Zamasu burst. This time, he directly used more than 50% of the energy. It is completely different from the previous tentative attack. Boom. A whip kick directly kicked Son Goku out. Chi, Kakarot, you're being careless again. Vegeta watched unhappily from the sidelines. If he had transformed into Chalan from the very beginning, how could he be knocked into the air at this level? HMPH, Vegeta. Zamasu no longer cared about Son Goku who was knocked into the air, but looked at Vegeta. I didn't expect that in this universe, you are still so powerful. Zamasu could feel the great energy contained in Vegeta's body. This ability seems to affect him. Advertisement perhaps, because he used Son Goku's body, the group reacted this way. In this world, you are still my appetizer. Zamasu stretched out his arms and looked at Vegeta proudly. I feel it, as long as I defeat you, my strength can go up to the next level. Vegeta. Where did the neuropathy come from? Humph, that's great. Vegeta waved his hand and chuckled. My forehand is itchy. You be asterisk 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 D, leave it to me to fight. Like Zamasu, Vegeta also felt an inexplicable discomfort when he saw him. It's just that this kind of discomfort, he only appears when watching Kakarot. Although I don't understand why it also appears on Zamasu, but it doesn't affect him to beat up Zamasu, just when the two were preparing to fight. No way, Vegeta. Son Goku flew over directly. This guy must be handed over to me to deal with, you can't rob someone. What? Seeing Son Goku running around, Zamasu was a little surprised. After eating his own punch, is he still intact, asking for flowers? How to behave like a normal person, advertisement. Chi, Kakarot, this guy told me by name that my wife and I fought. Vegeta gave Son Goku a hard look. Ah, is that so? Son Goku scratched his head. You can deal with those over there. Vegeta glanced at Haz and the others. Son Goku looked at Haz and the others excitedly. I hit 4 of them by myself, and Vegeta hit 1. Hars. I earned it, no way. The way Son Goku looked at his wife made them all feel chills. Is this guy a fighter? Orin. Terrible. Well, I'll leave Vegeta to you, Son Goku confessed. Afterwards, Son Goku flew towards Hars, although he is a fighter, but Carmen. Kamba. Oh, yes, Son Goku seemed to have just realized it. Remember to ask me why he has my breath. The 4 of them shuddered in unison. The other party is going to fight Vegeta, and he is too embarrassed to rob him. Chapter 171. Selfishness, come and fight me. Son Goku looked excitedly at the 4 people in front of him. Hars. Kamba. Carmen, Orlin. Does this guy have mental problems? The other side? Boom. Zamasu punches. 007, Vegeta took it with one hand. HMPH, although I don't know your name. Boom. Vegeta directly transformed into Chalan without any hesitation. But I feel it, hitting you makes me feel good. Swish, Vegeta shook his hand and threw Zamasu out. Whoosh, instantly, Vegeta appeared on Zamasu's back. Boom, advertisement a hard hit, hit Zamasu hard on the back. Click, Zamasu heard something snapping, and he guessed it was his cervical spine. After all, after being thrown out at high speed, the body has already been subjected to a very large force. I can't stop even if I want to. Even if I hit the mountain wall freely, it will probably be a big hole. Not to mention, this time, Vegeta gave him a hard blow from behind. The superposition of the 2 impacts directly broke Zamasu's cervical spine. HMPH, that's all, Vegeta snorted coldly, kicking again. In an instant, Zamasu was kicked out. Vegeta curled his lips in displeasure, he fell down before he exerted his strength. A normal person would definitely die after being hit like this. There is no possibility of survival. Before Vegeta could do something, Zamasu flew in front of him in an instant. It's just that the injuries he suffered have fully recovered. You are strong. Zamasu hammered his waist. At least, it's much better than Vegeta from our universe. Fit Zamasu is very emotional, he has not forgotten the time when he fit together before. Instantly knocked out Son Goku and Vegeta. The strength after my fusion has completely surpassed them. But I never expected that when facing the Vegeta of the universe, he was beaten so hard that he didn't have to struggle. Yes, absolutely no power to fight back, too exaggerated. Advertisement Son Goku and Vegeta of this universe are not so strong, how did they cultivate? Vegeta was also surprised, after all he had never fought against Zamasu before. Now seeing that Zamasu has suffered such a serious injury and is still fine, he is a little skeptical about life. What are you doing? Oh, you seem surprised. Zamasu saw Vegeta's puzzlement and smiled. It seems that in your universe you haven't seen me yet. I'm immortal? Vegeta was startled. In this case, it feels a bit difficult to handle. So, you are the appetizer that makes me stronger. The corners of Zamasu's mouth curled up. No matter how hard you struggle, you don't want to kill me. And I will keep getting stronger as I fight until I surpass you. Really? Suddenly, Vegeta also smiled. 4.3, Immortal, really interesting. I want to see if you can't even fight gods of destruction. What? Zamasu was taken aback, he didn't understand. Gods of destruction? Gods of destruction of the 7th universe, isn't it Beerus? What does this Vegeta mean? Boom, at this moment, a strong purple aura erupted from Vegeta's body. This is, the state of self-consciousness. Chapter 172 has. This guy must have been hit on the head. On the other side, Son Goku looked at Has and the others. Hurry up, come and fight me. Son Goku waved his hands excitedly, eager to fight. He can feel that the guy with the glasses is super strong. Definitely have a good fight with him, Kamba, you go and deal with him. Has didn't even bother to look at him. He felt that this human being must have had his brain damaged. That's why it's so problematic, and it was crashed when I was a child, it's too brain dead. Yes. Kamba came out. Afterwards, Cats released the Universe Seed, allowing the Universe Seed to absorb the energy of the universe. Looking at the huge crystal, Son Goku just wanted to say something. Are you Saiyan too? In an instant, 31 Son Goku's eyes were attracted by Kampa's tail. No, I'm not a subhuman. Champa shook his head. Son Goku. You are not Saiyan. Why do you have a tail? You have a tail, and you still say you are not Saiyan. In our universe, our race is called the Evil Saiyan, Champa explained. Evil Saiyan? Son Goku scratched his head. What a strange name, never heard of it. But, advertisement boom, Son Goku directly a storm. Although I have never heard of it, it does not affect his fighting. Evil Saiyan, sounds like a powerful race. It is estimated that it is no less than the race of Saiyan. He is very excited to fight against such an opponent. Come on, Evil Saiyan, fight me, Kamba. I am of the race of Evil Saiyan. Not that the name is Evil Saiyan, my name is Kamba. Kamba wanted to say something else, but seeing Son Goku's fighting posture, he could only shake his head. Then hit it, it doesn't deserve it, boom, Kamba burst into a rage, black flames enveloping his whole body. HMPH, really strong, Son Goku looked at Kamba excitedly. Kampa's burst of breath made him very satisfied, strong enough. I'm coming too. Son Goku was furious and transformed into Super Saiyan. Boom, two directly fight together with one fist. Boom, Champa directly knocked Son Goku into the air. Advertisement, you are so weak. Champa was taken aback, and stayed in Shirata for a while. He thought that every Saiyan was as powerful as Su Bai and the others. Now it looks like it's wrong. But, Son Goku, who was knocked into the air, flew back in an instant, but looked at Champa even more excitedly. Your normality is so strong, Son Goku couldn't help being excited. I turned into a super racer, and I can't even beat your normal state. You remind me of someone who is normal and super strong. What Son Goku said was naturally Su Bai. It seems that I need to continue transforming, Son Goku breathed out, just about to transform. 347. Huge energy came from behind him, pushing him instantly, he staggered several steps. Vegeta. Son Goku sensed it immediately, it was Vegeta's breath. Moreover, it is the message of Vegeta's self-transformation. He was a little helpless. This fellow Vegeta, is he so strong right from the start? Why don't you know how to save energy? And Vegeta's transformation also attracted Has and the others to sideways. Purple arrogance, purple hair, and a terrifying breath of God. This transformation. Boom, at this time, Son Goku is not to be outdone, and directly transforms into Super Blue. Chapter 173 Makarita. I propose to take turns to serve Mr. Su Bai. Before everyone had time to be shocked, Vegeta's super transformation. Son Goku's Ultra Blue has arrived, Kamba, come on, the second round has just begun. Son Goku turned into Challen and looked straight at Kamba. This transformation is not my opponent, Kamba just sneered. He's seen it, Super Blue. He's passed the Saint, in Shirata before, when they fought against each other, a single Challen was not his opponent. It's just that Champa was defeated after several Challen sieges. Yes, among Su Bai's men, there are many Saiyan who can transform into Challen. Oh, really? Son Goku smiled confidently. His Ultra Blue can be Ultra Instinct? It's different from ordinary Super Blue. Then let's try it. Son Goku swiped and rushed directly to Champa. HMPH, Champa was furious, and punched Son Goku, swish. Son Goku dodges, and an hour, boom, peefed, Champa was hit directly, spitting out a mouthful of sour water. Impossible. Why are they all Super Blue? This Saiyan's Super Blue is so strong. Advertisement Champa instantly doubts life. Obviously, the one I met in Shirata before is not so strong. 6th universe, the planet Shirata. In Su Bai's bedroom, he is lying on the sofa, next to Vados fanning him. On the other side, number 21 is asking for a fruit plate. Su Bai grabbed a strawberry and pointed to Son Goku in the crystal ball. Look, this Son Goku and Vegeta, now they are stronger again. Not bad. Su Bai is very satisfied. Under his influence, Son Goku and Vegeta have become much stronger. In the future, it is very likely that he will be strong enough to fight against him. Perhaps it can barely be called an opponent. Thinking of this, Su Bai's Saiyan blood couldn't help but boil. I'm really looking forward to it, Vegito after becoming stronger. Just. 18th, Ragus, Makarita. Kessie and the others didn't pay much attention to the battle in the crystal ball. Instead, he looked enviously at 21 and Vados, damn it. I also want to serve Lord Su Bai, huh? Su Bai looked at them suspiciously. Why no one cares about myself? Is it Son Goku they fight badly? Isn't this battle exciting? Advertisement just at this time? Ahem, I propose. Hitt coughed a few times. You should take turns serving Master Su Bai, not Vados and number 21. You occupy and don't give others a chance. What kind of proposal is this? I second, Cassie nodded. I don't agree. My position is Master Su Bai's servant, does Zhao, it's fine for me to serve Master Su Bai. Don't try to steal it from me. How can anyone compete to look down on others? I also second, number 18 stood up excitedly. Before Su Bai figured out what was going on, Su Bai. Su Bai. Yeah, Su Bai nodded, nodding while eating fruit. At the same time, the action of fanning was a little softer. Su Bai continued to block him. Master Su Bai eats apples, this is a new variety cultivated by a Salada star. Vados shook his head. Me too, Laguz whispered, looking a little timid. Su Bai was a little confused for a moment. I don't agree either. Number 21 also nodded, and then took the initiative to pick up a piece of apple. Good, Vados and 21, you guys are doing a great job. What is this? Chapter 174 Compete for Beauty, one word, volume. The others were jealous. No, I just want to grab it today, and I want to grab it too. Moment. Makarita and Kes, each holding a fan, we come too. They each took out their fans and gently fanned the wind towards Su Bai. The weather is hot now, Master Su Bai should pay more attention, Makarita said. That's right, you can greet me if you have nothing to do, I'll fan Su Bai anytime, Kessie nodded. Vados. Too curly, these people are too curly. Number 21 was taken aback. Fortunately, I'm not in charge of fans, I'm in charge of food. No one is fighting with me. That's when, Master Su Bai, come and try the vegetable salad I made. On the 18th, he took out a plate of vegetable salad 080. Eating fruits all the time is not nutritionally balanced. A scientific eating habit should be to eat more vegetables. Number 21 in charge of fruit. Too curly, really too curly. Advertisement Laguz was not idle either, and used his own ice crystals to produce a few pieces of meat. Master Su Bai, try my frozen meat, the exclusive secret recipe of the Glass Clan. It's not enough to just eat fruits and vegetables, but also meat. Su Bai. What's going on here? All of them are like this. I also want to watch Son Goku and Haz's performance. 7th Universe Earth. Kanba didn't hesitate, and directly transformed into a Super Saiyan. Since he can't beat the normal state, then he will transform into a Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan, Son Goku looked even more excited. With such a strong opponent, this Champa is like Su Bai who has been weakened countless times. How exciting! Whoosh, Champa went straight for Son Goku. Bang 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 bang, the two fought together in an instant. For a moment, the two were evenly matched. On the other side, Vegeta transforms into GE. What is this, DBBB? Zamasu looked at Vegeta in horror. He can feel that Vegeta's current transformation is very scary. Because, he has a very familiar feeling, that is. Advertisement the feeling of gods of destruction. He is blinded. Why does this Vegeta of the universe have the power to destroy? This is too much compared to Vegeta from their universe, right? An immortal body, can it really be immortal? Vegeta gave Zamasu a smirk. Hiss, hit Zamasu's jaw hard, Zamasu was directly knocked out. Why is Vegeta in this form so fast? Before Zamasu could react, Vegeta appeared in front of Zamasu. Vegeta disappeared in place. Zamasu gasped, Anibum. Whoosh, Vegeta's destruction, it is very likely that his ashes will be scattered. Boom, who? Zamasu was shocked. Boom, the purple energy ball instantly attacks Zamasu. I can't even see clearly, he was beaten by Son Goku's destruction before, and he couldn't handle it at all. Destroy, Vegeta aimed at Zamasu in the air, a direct destruction. He knows what Vegeta means, destroy, chapter 175 Crazy Introversion, Haz was shocked. Boom, Vegeta's destruction hits Zamasu, a boom. Zamasu is directly devoured by destruction. Zamasu only had time to let out a scream, and was instantly swallowed by. Zamasu. Die, 6th Universe, Planet Sharada, Su Bai's bedroom. Haha, Vegeta is still a person who doesn't talk too much, Su Bai chuckled as he watched. I just love how decisive he is, Son Goku is too kind to kill. Even if you defeat the enemy, you just let him go and let him practice stronger. Sure enough, Vegeta is still in his heart. After Su Bai finished evaluating, he found that Vados and the others ignored him. Su Bai looked at several people. It was found that they fanned each other, and those who made fruit, but none of them had the heart to watch Hazy in his fight. All of them are thinking of ways, how to serve Su Bai better. Su Bai. These people are too curly. You guys, can't you watch this good show with me honestly? Su Bai couldn't help but said, no, we are committed to serving Lord Su Bai better. Advertisement several people spoke in unison, at the same time, he glanced at the others hostilely. Snort. I must be the one who can serve Lord Su Bai best. Y'all get out of the way. Let me come, the fighting spirit of several people was on fire. Forget it. Su Bai shook his head. If he doesn't understand these women, he should concentrate on watching the battle on Earth. Master Su Bai, open your mouth, this is my new secret vegetable. Master Su Bai, this is my specially prepared fruit. Everyone rolled up one after another. 7th universe, Earth. Boom! With an explosion, Zamasu disappeared completely. Has was shocked. What, are you kidding me? Zamasu just hangs up, just like this. Zamasu also said that he can solve it? Is this Zamasu level strength? Has gasped. He realized that this 7th universe is not easy. Advertisement. Asking for flowers. 0 perhaps, some of us will die in the 7th universe. Don't be careless, Hearts realized this immediately. HMPH, Saiyan the appetizer. Vegeta snorted coldly. Now it seems that you are the appetizer. 0. After finishing Zamasu, Vegeta turned to look at Has and the others. Full of fighting spirit. Whoosh, he flew directly to Has et al. Hey, wait, Son Goku got angry and kicked Chao Saikaba away. Vegeta, it's okay, Has and the others leave it to me to solve it. Son Goku is in a hurry, didn't you say it before? You go get rid of that Zamasu guy, I'll get rid of Champa and the others. How did you solve Zamasu? After that, you will come to grab my opponent again. HMPH, who made you babble? Vegeta snorted coldly. These, let me solve them for you, he is upset. Like Kakarot, one person plays for half a day. With so few people, it is estimated that he will fight till tomorrow. Chapter 176 Su Bai. This is life, if so, let yourself do it. Son Goku scratched his head. He just wants to experience the fun of fighting more. Why is Vegeta in such a hurry? If you don't fight slowly, how can there be any fun in fighting? Then you can't rob my opponent, it's settled. Son Goku looked at Vegeta a little bit aggrieved. Vegeta. B**************** D Kakarot. Don't look at me like that. 1-0. Vegeta bared his teeth angrily. Whole guy, hateful enough. You two, stop talking nonsense. Olian couldn't take it anymore. These two guys are so arrogant, he actually planned it out on his own. They are completely regarded as products, whole guy. So arrogant, let me alone, and I'll take care of you all. Olian rushed towards Vegeta in an instant. I am directly possessed, swish, advertisement. It turned into a puddle of liquid and rushed towards Vegeta. He wants to merge with Vegeta, occupy Vegeta's body. What? Vegeta was furious. Boom, directly wash away the liquid that Olian rushed in. He has destructive energy protection, how could he continue to be possessed like the original book? 6th universe, the planet Shirata. Not bad, Su Bai nodded. That's right, how can the weak Orin possess Vegeta? This is totally bullshit, logically speaking, the two androids here can't break the defense of Vegeta. That's right, it feels like the end is coming, I'll finish it later. Su Bai stretched happily. Master Su Bai has had a drink. A delicate voice came from beside him. Well, Su Bai was a little emotional, this is life. 7th universe, Earth. Ah, Olian screamed. He didn't expect that his possession had failed. Advertisement moreover, the attack by Vegeta's arrogance actually injured him directly. This Vegeta is so strong, Orin clutched his injured arm. Olian, Kamin couldn't help shouting in concern. Oh, these two guys can still fit together, Vegeta nodded. Brother, Kamin supported the Austrian 2.9 company. Boom, bang 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 bang, sister, he is very strong, Olian looked at Kamin expectantly. Well, come on, Carmen nodded, Kamioleon appears again. Interesting, no way, Son Goku didn't even have a chance to speak, and directly fought with Champa. Don't even think about hurting my brother, Kamin rushed over in an instant, taking Orin to escape before destroying the energy. I'm going to kill you two bastards, Kaminoleon charged directly at Vegeta. HMPH. Seeing that Son Goku ignored him, Vegeta just snorted softly. Facing Orin is a destruction, HMPH, you're only at this level. Vegeta snorted coldly, then raised his hand again. Destroy, in an instant, the two of them glowed, this is a combination. Kakarot, you see, they hit me first, so I'm not welcome. Son Goku wanted to say something, but Champa rushed over. Chapter 177 has. It's time for the next step, bang 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 bang. Kamioleon and Vegeta fight together, it's just that Vegeta's combat power crushed Kamioleon in all aspects. Kamio even punched, and Vegeta didn't dodge, he directly resisted, and then kicked Kamioleon hard. Self-willed, not afraid of head-on, HMPH, it fits together, that's all, Vegeta snorted coldly. On the other side, Son Goku looked anxiously, 31 Vegeta has the advantage again. If this goes on, Vegeta will have them all in no time. Cannot be done, he wants to fight too. Boom, Son Goku kicked Champa into the air with a sidekick, and immediately boosted his energy. Okay, I won't be with you anymore, I'm going to make a quick decision. Boom, Son Goku also descends, advertisement on the other side, has been watching. Oh, this is, Has was a little surprised. The auras of these two human beings are very strong? It doesn't feel like a good solution, although his strength has become much stronger, but he is not very sure whether he can defeat these two people. The seed of universe is coming to an end, Has muttered. It seems that it's time for the next step. Having said that, Has glanced at the fig Kaminoleon. After the universe seed absorbs all the energy of the universe, it needs to absorb the power of the fit person Kaminoleon. Vegeta and Carmino Ren's battle group. As a representative of people who don't talk too much, Vegeta fought back and forth. Carmino was so suppressed that he couldn't breathe. Boom! A punch hit Kamin Aeolian's abdomen, when Kamin Aeolian bent over in embarrassment. Whoosh! Vegeta disappeared and appeared on Kamioleon's back. Ah! Advertisement Vegeta directly elbowed and hit Kamin Aeolian hard on the back. Self-extreme version, Prince's tactics, boom 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 boom. His strength is actually several times that of his own after merging. This Vegeta, this Saiyan, is really strong. Kamioleon hadn't had time to catch his breath. Vegeta is Vegeta, no matter what time it is, he will use the Prince's tactics. Ah, scary enough. Countless smoke and dust directly covered Kamioleon's body. Vegeta stood directly in the air and released countless gas bombs towards Kamin Aeolian, 637. All of a sudden, the sound of roaring can be heard endlessly. Damn, hateful. Ah, Kamin Aeolian just screamed, he was shot down directly to the ground. Ha ha ha, not bad, not bad. Su Bai commented while lying comfortably on the sofa, watching this scene. Sixth universe, the planet Shirata. Too strong, haha, the self-consciousness is at such a high level, and he is still old-fashioned really good. Chapter 178 Seed of the Universe, Absorb. This kind of battle is exhausting. When Vados fanned Su Bai, he glanced at the light ball. In just one sentence, the flaws in Vegeta's battle were revealed. It does consume energy, but the advantage is that it can bombard the opponent quickly and in a large area. Su Bai nodded. Facing weak enemies, this is the most convenient and quick strike. And, don't you forget that the energy of the ego is infinite. After Vegeta uses this transformation, that little energy consumption is nothing to my ultimate intention. Vegeta is also an experienced fighter, he won't make that stupid mistake. That's right. Vados nodded. Son Goku and Vegeta, she thinks this is the 7th universe, the two most talented humans. 7th universe, Earth. Vegeta's Prince's tactics. The sky is full of smoke, humph, after another bombardment, Vegeta stopped what he was doing. Come out, I will keep this attack. You should still be able to get out, right? After Vegeta finished speaking, the smoke and dust in the sky slowly dissipated. Cough cough. Advertisement The fit person, Kamin Aeolian coughed twice. As Vegeta said, this attack did not make him embarrassing. Cough. With just a cough, Kamioleon brought out a pile of blood. He was badly hurt. If Vegeta hadn't saved his hand, he would have been beaten to death immediately. Whoosh! Vegeta landed in front of Kamioleon, snapped. With one kick, Kamin Aeolian stepped on the ground directly. Come on, what are you guys doing here in the 7th universe? Why don't you just say anything and just destroy us? Originally, he wanted to ask Zamasu, but Zamasu was killed by him directly, and now he can only ask Kamin Aeolian. D. Kamioleon could only grit his teeth and curse in a low voice. This human being is too strong, so hateful. Beside, Hazy raised his eyebrows. Very good. The seed of universe has been absorbed. Has beckoned, and the huge seed of universe shrank back to its original size in an instant. Advertisement Cameo also knows that now is not the time to be moved. What is this? Vegeta was surprised, and immediately took a few steps back in order to prevent some kind of destruction. Because he knows this is the seed of the universe. So touched, and now, has actually got the sum of the universe for himself to absorb. Just like a glass ball. But, the seed of universe flew towards Kamin Aeolian at an extremely fast speed. Absorb. Whoosh, whoever absorbs the energy of the universe seed will become super strong. Cameo was almost in tears, become stronger, Kamioleon. At the same time, he threw the seed of universe in his hand to Kaminlian. Kamin Aeolian was moved, for Nuhao, the people for while. Look at what you look like, Kamioleon, absorb the seed of the universe for me. Kamin Aeolian has yelled at the embarrassed Kamin Aeolian. The perfect universe seed they collected from 12 universes. Chapter 179 Su Bai. The last step, 6th universe, the planet Shirata. That's right, we've finally come to this step. Su Bai looked at it and nodded. This is the last step. Give the seed of the universe to Kamioleon to absorb, and then let Kamioleon cultivate the real seed of the universe. The last step? Vados tilted his head in doubt. Let's watch. Su Bai just smiled mysteriously. 7th universe, Earth. Absorb. Kamioleon absorbed the seed of universe in an instant. What? He actually swallowed the ball of light. Surprised Vegeta, but, even more surprising, after Kamin Aeolian devoured universe seed 067, all injuries on his body recovered. Kamin Aeolian, who was unable to stand upright at first, was instantly intact. It was as if the previous injury no longer existed. At the same time, his aura soared. In addition to the breath, even the body shape has skyrocketed. Even bigger than Saiyan's great ape, roar. Advertisement After absorbing the seed of universe, Kamin Aeolian let out a loud roar. On the other hand, Son Goku directly transformed into DBAA, Ultra Instinct. It's a quick battle. Son Goku looked at Champa calmly. In this state, I will solve you soon. Really? Champa smiled strangely. Obviously, he didn't think Son Goku was a threat to him. I'm totally different now than I was before, Son Goku just chuckled. In an instant, he disappeared in place and rushed directly to Ba. So fast, Champa was shocked. Before he could react, Son Goku had already punched him in the abdomen. Cough. A mouthful of sour water was directly punched out by Son Goku. Boom. With one kick, Son Goku kicks Champa flying. Boom! Champa fell to the ground in embarrassment and was hit hard by Son Goku, making Champa a little unsteady. How is it? Son Goku looked at the embarrassed Champa. Like I said, I'm different now. You are not my opponent, and even all of you combined are not my opponent. Let me give you a piece of advice, leave the earth. Advertisement, otherwise when Son Goku still wants to say something. Roar! Champa roared and directly interrupted Son Goku's words. Boom! Champa's blonde hair has grown a lot longer in an instant. At the same time, his eyebrows disappeared immediately. Son Goku looked calm, as if everything was in his expectation. Actually, he was surprised, it's just that under the extreme intention, he must be as calm as water. The need for freedom and extreme intention is very high. Super 3, at a glance, Son Goku confirmed that Champa has changed to the 3rd level of Super Saiyan. It's amazing, I didn't expect you to be able to transform into Super 3. Son Goku sighed with emotion. Your normal state is so powerful, if you are willing to practice hard, you can transform into a Super Sailor again. I am no match at all. Saiyan with such a strong normal state, apart from Su Bai, Champa is the second Son Goku has seen. If Su Bai were here, he would definitely want us to fight together? Son Goku sighed with emotion in a low voice. Chapter 180. The Possibility of Fusion, Vegito and Champa. 6th Universe, the planet Shirata, Su Bai's bedroom. Su Bai. He happened to see this scene. This Son Goku. Su Bai could only shake his head helplessly. Indeed, he longed for copulation with stronger guys. It's just that Champa's strength is still far behind. However, as Son Goku said, it would be a little fun if Vegito and Champa were combined. Thinking of this, Su Bai rubbed his chin. Start thinking about this possibility. 7th Universe, Earth, near Western Capital, boom. Champa was furious, and Super 3 was completely completed. It's really strong, Son Goku said solemnly. Let's see now, are you stronger than me? Champa charged directly at Son Goku. Boom! Son Goku turned sideways to avoid Champa's punch. You are very powerful, if it was me before, I might not be your opponent. But, I, who have completely mastered the ultimate intention of freedom, you are not my opponent. Swish! Son Goku tilted his head and avoided the punch directly. What? Champa's pupils narrowed slightly, my second strongest transformation, I can't even touch him. What's going on with this human being? Advertisement. Boom! Another kick, Son Goku kicks Champa flying. You are strong. Son Goku looked at Champa who was kicked out. Your potential really makes me admire. Among Saiyan, in terms of talent, you are the second strongest I have ever seen. Even if it's Brawly, it's not as good as you, so, you go back, get off Earth. With your talent, if you go back and practice hard, you will become stronger in a short time. When the time comes, let's fight again, Son Goku's old problem, again. Cultivation, Champa wiped the corner of his mouth, and at this moment he also stabilized his figure. Do you think I'm at this level, huh? Son Goku scratched his head. Can it be stronger? Could it be Super Saiyan? HMPH, Champa directly clenched his fist with one hand. Buzz! A mass of white energy gathered in his hands. Son Goku was taken aback. This action is so familiar. Seems like decades ago, asking for flowers? Swish! Champa threw the energy ball in his hand into the sky. Advertisement then, he aimed at the ball of light and grabbed it with his big hand. Boom! The white energy ball in the air exploded directly. The white light shines on the sky of Shido. Son Goku's pupils changed slightly? This trick turned out to be an artificial moon. Could it be that? Son Goku looked at Champa slightly surprised. Roar! Champa roared. The sky-shaking sound resounded throughout the capital. Even Haz, who was watching the battle from the sidelines, was attracted. Champa, this guy actually hides such a huge amount of energy? Haz was shocked. This power has completely exploded. It seems to be stronger than him. In the astonished eyes of everyone, Champa achieved grade ape at a speed visible to the naked eye. At the same time, what is even more surprising is that Champa's Super 3 did not drop. He actually superimposed Super Saiyan and grade ape together. Roar! Super 3 grade ape Champa roars. Completely completed his transformation. Son Goku, on the other hand, trembled. You really are so strong.